Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome to another week of Taking High Ground Live. My name is Rob, aka R3 Rips. And Dylan, what's good with you, bro?
What's going on? I missed you guys. I feel like
Yes,
it's been
sir.
forever. That's just from all the work I've been doing, but I feel like it's been like weeks since we've been here. We
I
might
know,
need to
right?
start doing it like every other day.
Listen, I mean, we could push it up. It's possible. It's definitely possible.
Yo, Edward, what's up? Silverman, Black Ash, JL, what's going?
What's
Richard,
up,
what's going
y'all?
on, man?
Oh, we got Edward in here. What's up, y'all?
Whose
Got
screen's
Black Ash.
whose screen's blank? Ours is. You go on our YouTube and
Is it?
check. Can everybody see us? Let us know if you can't see us,
Yeah.
because
Let's see.
JL is having some issues. No, I can see us on YouTube.
Yeah,
JL, it's
yeah.
just you, man. Maybe refresh your page. I
Yeah,
just
might just
posted.
have to refresh it.
We want to make sure
Pokey Palms,
everybody
what's
can
up? What's
see.
up? All right, we good. Richard,
So
what's
we
up?
we got a lot of stuff today.
Yeah.
I don't know what you want to get started with. Oh,
Um,
pickups. Have you
yeah.
picked up anything?
No, I haven't picked up anything. Have you picked up anything?
Why do I feel like I'm the only one who picks up stuff? Like
Because you are the only one that pick up stuff.
I've gotta stop picking up stuff. A lot of you already know about what I grabbed,
Yeah,
but I'm gonna show it off anyway because I'm like overly excited about this
yeah,
thing. So this
bro.
is my
Hold on.
Renegade Raider.
Look at that.
If you can see her at the bottom right, Renegade Raider, this is her first appearance. This page is in her first appearance. So I guess as long as it's in the issue that she comes out, it's all first appearance.
Bro, your computer screen make it look hollow, and that's crazy.
I wish it was hollow. That's from my PC. You can
Yeah,
see.
so the fish stick is at the top right, and then you got obviously got Bandolette in there, and
So
then
both Fish Sticks and Renegade Raider are doing some crazy like moves here.
put
So
your
it's like
put your hand near the Renegade Raider real quick.
this right
Yep,
here.
yep.
You
There you
can
go.
see her doing like a backflip. I can get closer too.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy. Renegade in there. That's dope right there, bro. JT, what's up? What's up? Richard said he brought a lot of cars this week.
Yeah,
Bro, that's
I'm very excited about this. This is my
no, that is a dope page right there.
when I found it, I couldn't believe it was up there for so long. And so I was like, I'm gonna grab this. And
Listen,
my birthday's coming up, so I was like, it's a birthday gift,
yeah.
So I think I got some other stuff. Oh, you know what I do have?
What?
I've got this
Yeah,
exciting SGC stuff to unwrap that's never been graded before. Can't wait to um can't wait to share that. I don't know when are we gonna do that. Maybe
they
is
you
that at
want
the
to
11 o'clock?
that you? How about this? Like you want to let them pick when they want that?
When do you guys want the SGC rip? Y'all want that earlier or later?
Y'all can pick. It's up to y'all.
We got 14 people in here. Is that too
I'm
early?
not gonna lie. I'm low key anxious for that. I'm not gonna lie because I'm interested to see how SGC handled that.
I appreciate it, JT. Yeah, I figured you would like this one.
Yeah.
I thought you might already have this one. The ones I wanted, I couldn't find, and then when I saw this one, I was like, oh, there's Renegade Raider finally. So it was like easy.
3 a.m. Yeah, yo,
It's
Dylan,
3 a.m. What's up, sticker?
Dylan, we
If
might
it's
have to
3
pull
a.m., we
off
might have to
one.
do this. We might have to do this. Might have to do this early.
Yeah. We might have to do this now because we don't want to listen. We ain't trying to have you here to 5 a.m. We appreciate you being here though, so we might need to get this rolling.
Yeah, 3 a.m. That's crazy. I appreciate you, Pokepalms. I'm excited. That's why I want to open it up.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
interested. Yeah, go
real
ahead.
quick, before we get started, there is a fundraiser in the Facebook group. I told
Yes.
Danny Rowan I'd reach out. They're trying to help pay for their daughter's surgery, I believe
Mm-hmm.
it is.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are interested in donating to the fund, reach out to Daniel Roa at the Facebook group. Or if you want to purchase something for your collection
Yeah,
with the money going to a good cause, there's a lot of
it's a lot of great cards
baffles,
and stuff.
waffles.
Yeah.
Those things are really hard to fill. I
Mm-hmm.
get that. So I was trying to think of what we could do.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yep.
I think there's a few days left, but go talk to Daniel Roa and just see if there's anything you guys can
Yeah,
do.
we'll talk after this. I think we probably can do something on our end to just add to that some way somehow.
Yeah.
You know, we really want to help out in that instance for
You
unfortunate.
JT, which page? I knew you had a page with Renegade Raider. Is it the one I wanted? It
Yeah,
probably
it
is.
probably
It
is.
probably is. He always gets everything that I want.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up, guys.
Yeah. While Dylan is cracking that open, we got to get JT on here at some point, man, because the pages that like we've had some great interviews. This definitely has to get under the belt as well because we have two major comic book collectors. Not actually, it's more than that now. While Dylan's opening that as well, we'll talk about that 9.9 that just surfaced.
Oh,
After
that's right,
this, yeah,
JT. It's the one after. It's the page after the one I wanted.
yeah, we'll talk about that 9.9 after this.
I'm gonna take this off screen so I can
So
cut it.
wait, no, Dylan, do this.
Do what?
Let me see. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out how to do this because it's slightly blurry.
Is it blurry? It wasn't blurry on my screen.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is this, and then once you can show it on here, and then we'll switch to yours, and you can show it on your screen as well, just in case.
Right, is it blurry for you guys?
It might not. It might just be me. Let us know.
What's up, Daniel? Welcome. We're opening up some SGC stuff. It didn't come in a box. It was just wrapped in paper. All right. I got my little notebook here. So I'm sure a lot of you know what these are, right? You got to. I tried to do a little creativity with the titling and stuff. It's like these have never been graded before. So I'll just get started with the grade. All right, we have a 9.
Okay.
So let me bring this up closer.
Let us know if y'all can see that clear.
I don't care what you say. These are some cool freaking cards.
Dylan, now show it on the screen too, just in case. Show it up there. Oh yeah, you wanna? There you go. Beautiful. My goodness. Yeah, that's a card right there.
And this is a 9. So I was trying to go for 10s, and I'll show the back too. Let me do it on here for the back.
Yeah.
Maybe you can switch it for me.
There you go. I got you. Yeah.
A little bit of white down there.
Now, did you send all of your 98s or did you just send a couple?
I just sent a couple.
Yeah.
I think I sent 3 different cards and 2 of each, I think, something like that.
Yeah.
I haven't looked at these yet, so I can't even remember. I just really wanted to see what kind of grades these were gonna get. So we'll go for the next one.
Yeah, I have 3 sets of these, so I'm very interested.
A 9. So as you can tell, this is a card I really want a 10 in.
Yeah, you're gonna get a 10 on the next one. Oh, you sent 2. You said you only sent 2.
I know. I can't remember what I sent. I sent like 2 or 3. This one I might have sent 3. I don't know. Because so the reason this is 0 point, right? This is the first cover 0 point. This is when they made the monofoil after.
Yeah.
I think this is gonna be a big cover for a long time.
Yeah.
So that's kind of why I want to get a 10 in that. And like, I don't know how many they printed these, but like, they're not like super rare or anything. So getting a high grade is gonna be kind of like the Renegade Raider chase, right?
Yeah.
But I think Renegade Raiders are harder to grade than these. So I already got 2 9s.
For sure.
All right, come on.
Andre, what's up, bro? What's up? There it is. Which one is that?
Okay, I'll go with it. I like it. This is my second favorite one.
That's the inside page, right?
This is the cover.
Oh, I can't tell. I can't see it.
Oh, you can't see it?
I know they said it's good, so I just can't see it on my end. Hold on.
Okay, they said it's good?
Yeah.
Well, I'll just keep doing it then. Yeah, this is
that joint's crazy.
This is the cover. You got Peely on there. This is the one they made into. This is the one they made into a black and white cover for 1 out of 150.
Which has been selling really well lately. I don't know if you noticed that.
Yeah, I mean, it was always time for.
Okay, kind of blurry on your end.
All right, let's go. Let's go to this.
There we go. Yeah. That's better.
Dang, I got a 10, guys. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know why it's so clear on my end. I don't know why it's so blurry.
Bro, that's a clean card. And then with Peely in front and center like that, that's dope along with Batman. I like that cover a lot.
Yeah, this one I like a lot too. This one's a 9.5. Please be. Oh. So this is the one. This one has Renegade Raider on it.
Dope.
You can really see it. She's like in the middle.
So that cover grew on me a lot. Even before the cards, it grew on me a lot.
Well, it's been growing on me since it was on the cards.
Yeah, I understand that.
It's actually a really decent cover, to be honest.
You see what JL said?
The one that he likes.
Yeah,
Yeah, he likes the one. This one. He likes this one, I believe.
yeah.
I
I'm
think,
not.
unless he was talking about the yellow one.
I'm not gonna lie. Those look amazing in the SGC slabs. Like
Yeah,
absolutely
they look
amazing.
really, really
They look
good.
really good. Oh wait, a
Oh my
A5?
gosh, 8.5. I wanted this one. I wanted this one in a 10. This is the page. I'll show you. This is
The
the page.
inside page, yeah.
This is the inside page I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Renegade Raiders in the corner there.
That's Fish Stick's talking piece.
Yeah, I really wanted this
Yeah.
page. Since I can't get this page, it's not for sale, I guess. I'm going to try and get this in a 10. I guess I have to send more in.
Yeah.
8.5.
Wait,
Dang.
okay. I'm interested for that page. How many did you pull?
I don't even know. I didn't count it.
I pulled 8 out of 5 boxes.
Of that one?
Yeah.
All right, so this one right here, I
That was
only
a hard
pulled.
pull.
This is a hard pull, guys. So, I owed someone. I think it was Warfighter. I owed him one of these.
Yeah.
I went through 10 boxes and didn't find one.
So let me see.
And then I sent a box to Westrom, and he pulled a bunch out of one box.
Yeah, so I pulled 4 of those.
Yeah, out of one box. So that's the only way to get this, I think, because Westrom got 4 out of these out of one box.
Okay, so I did that with the inside page.
Okay, so this one was hard for me to find. I don't know.
So I don't know if you graded it, but obviously you'll get to it. 105, I only pulled 1 out of 5 boxes.
All right. How many boxes did you buy? 5 total?
I'm 6 total.
6? Okay.
Yep.
All right. This one is, come on, maybe, a 9. So I have a lot more to send in, I guess. I only got 110.
Yeah, that looks amazing in SGC slab. It really do. That doesn't mean I'm not going with PSA, but it does look good with SGC.
You're gonna go with PSA with these?
Yeah.
I don't know. These are.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with PSA.
I don't know.
I might send a set in, but I definitely want mine in the PSA slot.
Well, show me how they do PSA. I wasn't sending mine PSA. I don't know. I'm not gonna wait 2 months to see if they'll even grade them.
Yeah. I mean, especially because the national, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not grading those at the national, but I can at least ask them at that time if it came down to it.
I didn't even get a 9.5 in this one, did I?
Sticker, yeah, they're still available. I haven't looked in a couple days, but there are still some available, and it's also available on their website as well.
So this is what I'm telling people: if you want a complete set, buy the individual cards.
Yep.
And make your set. Because if you buy the boxes, like, you're gonna spend a lot more money trying to complete the set. Because, like, they don't have, the pull rates are so strange.
Yeah.
They're very strange. So, like, I went through 10 boxes and I didn't complete a set.
Yeah.
I got a lot of duplicates and I didn't complete a set.
So yeah.
It's a lot. So, like, I think I saw a set on eBay for like $125.
It was like 130, yeah.
I think that's perfect. I think that's a decent price. To be honest. Or if you can find them as singles at, like, 15, 20
12
bucks.
to 15, yeah.
Yeah, like $15. That's a really good deal. Because what, 15 times 8, that's 80. It's about 120, I guess, right?
Yeah. And I think that, like Dylan said, so opening the boxes, the reason why it's a little weird is because pretty much I had a whole box sacrifice by pulling all 103s. You know what I mean? So, like, if I was going to complete a set, that box is X'd out right there. Like, I pulled
if you're a seal collector, like, if you don't mind having a lot and you want to send a lot in, buy the boxes, because you can send a bunch in. I mean, I spent almost $1,000 buying boxes, right? And I think I completed. I still have, like, some boxes left I didn't open, but I think I only made like 4 complete sets out of $1,000.
Yeah.
So lots of repeats, like, but some were super rare.
Yeah, JL, this is definitely easier than Reloaded. Like, obviously it has a black back, so some of them out the gate definitely has a good amount of whitening, but this definitely will probably be easier than Reloaded.
I mean, I only got one 8.5. The rest were 9s
and 110.
And one 9.5 and 110.
Yeah.
Way easier than Reloaded.
Yeah.
Way easier. Like, Reloaded's hard, guys. Like, I sit in one of my good auras. She got a 6 in Reloaded.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was
crazy, right? And I was like, wait, what? I thought these would be harsher because of, like, the foil, but they didn't do too bad. I don't know how hard it is gonna get 10s. I'm actually happy this one got a 10 now. This one's.
Yeah, and
I'm not selling this. This is a PC
I'm
card.
actually glad that I did get that many 103s, the inside page, because the first three that I pulled, the condition was a little rough around the edges, literally. So I'm glad that I got enough where I can try to at least attempt to get a 9 or 10. I don't know how easy this 10 set gonna be.
Yeah, I'm wondering how it's gonna be too. The ones I really want to 10 in, like I said, is this.
Yeah, that's a must. That's a must. And even though it's a little hard to see, like the card is not as vibrant as the other ones because of the way the cover is.
Yeah.
104 is one of my favorite covers of 0 point. I just like them looking down at the 0 point. So that's
Oh,
a
really? I
yeah,
mean, that
I
one's
like that one.
super purple and like shiny.
Yeah, yeah.
I have it somewhere. It's not one of my favorite because you can barely see them.
Hmm.
I mean, this is like visually and like Fortnite wise, this is my favorite.
Yeah, yeah,
Symbolic wise, this is my favorite.
yeah.
So I'm pretty happy, I guess. I got a 10. I can't complain. I got a 10, 9.5, and some nines.
Yeah, you did pretty good. You did pretty good.
I did decent, I guess. That
Yeah.
one this one's gonna be my PC. I'm at the I'm not gonna want these in a PSA. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I want those in PS.
Look how clean that is. Oh,
I
maybe
want those in PSA ASAP as soon as possible. Cause it gotta flow, cause it has to flow with my crystal shards. Like it has to.
no, but
That's
these can sit by themselves, so it doesn't
I don't
matter.
want them to though. I want them together. Like I want that flow. Is yeah, I gotta have it in a PSA slide.
I
It
don't
looks it
know.
looks it looks great
I
at
don't
SGC
know.
though.
This one looks fire to me.
I can truly say it probably looks better. It's gonna look better in SGC for sure.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, some cards look really good in
Yeah.
PSA. Um, but this takes up all the space, and then it's just the black.
Hmm.
So if you look at these cards, it takes up all the space.
Yeah, because they're a little bit they're longer.
Yeah.
At least that's what it seems like. Well, they're more narrow than they're probably they're the same length as a regular Fortnite card, right? It's the width
No,
that's
so
off.
they're a little bit taller,
A
and
little
they're
bit
not as
taller.
wide. They're
Yeah,
not as
they're
wide.
definitely narrow.
They're narrow and taller.
Yeah. That was a great submission, bro, for sure.
I
Uh
mean, I'm fairly happy just to have them in a
yeah,
slab
yeah.
is nice, but 110, that's not bad.
110.
One out of 6, I guess. Another reason I went with the SGC is the turnaround time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they get them back into me in a week,
Yeah, yeah.
so
And I mean,
that's
I think that's definitely dope for sure. Yeah, yeah. I think that's
I'm happy. I just wish I got one more. I wish that I don't know. I don't know which one I want in a 10 more, this one or this one. I wish I got a 9.5.
yeah.
I guess I gotta go for the pristine.
There you go. I mean, you got it. You got enough. You can go for it. If you get one, that's great.
But that's a lot of money because these are like $24 a card to grade
Hmm.
it, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah. It definitely adds up. Now, on to that though. What did you think about all those PSA 9 auctions that ended recently?
I've been working a lot this week and last
Yeah,
week, like crazy
yeah,
amounts. I finally got home from work last night. I was
yeah,
gone since like Monday, and I was helping my wife with the kids, getting them brushed and stuff like that. And I was watching it end. I'm
yeah.
talking about the Sparkle
Sparkle
Specialist.
Specialist
I was
9.
watching
Yeah,
it end, says ends in 15 minutes. I was like, all right, I got it. And then there's like brushing teeth and stuff like that.
yeah.
And then one wanted me to hug her and carry her down, doing all this kind of stuff. And then I put them in bed and I go, oh no, Sparkle Specialist. I went and it sold for like 200 something. I was like,
280.
wow.
So, you know what's interesting about that? I think a lot of people were surprised by it, but I think comfortably
In this market.
PSA, well, not even just the market, comfortably PSA 9s usually sell for PSA 10s usually sell 5 times more than a PSA 9. And then recently, just what was it, 2 weeks ago, a Sparkle Specialist sold for like 1,300, I think. So I was
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, max is gonna go is probably 350, but it's probably gonna be under that. I'm like, maybe somebody really wants it, but if nobody really wants it, I think it's gonna fairly sell in around that 5x mark. And it did. It did. It was
The
pretty
only thing
pretty
is that
close.
one never pops up. You
It
don't ever
never
see
pops up.
Sparkle Specialist, right? So that's why I thought like she'd do like 400 or 500.
So I agree with that. You know what's interesting though? There's more. I think there's 5 PSA 10s, and I think it's like it might be
Ooh,
yeah.
wait.
So it's
I
interesting.
didn't see this. Galaxy 9 went for 290.
290, which was crazy. I'm getting that card back.
I don't
That's
even
on
want a
that's on my hunt
Galaxy,
list.
but like the card is fire and like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
kind of want it, but you know,
No, I got to get that card back, bro. I have to. That card
I'm
is
not
beautiful.
chasing that card, but like if I
Yeah,
saw one in the $200 range,
yeah.
I'm
That's a steal.
I might be stealing it. Yeah. So what I think it is, so like we thought like Sparkle Special was gonna go higher because there's not they don't pop up.
Hmm.
Eventually, that's gonna be all the Series 1 and Series 2 shards.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know how hard it is to find Series 2 shards right now?
Wait, let's stay there. There is one ruby graded cracked ice, and it
I've
is an
never seen a
8. It's
Ruby.
an 8, bro. So I'm not gonna lie. I don't,
Like,
bro.
did we put Ruby on the top 50? Or she didn't make it?
I think
She barely didn't make it, right? She was like
she's a
52.
yeah, something like that. If she didn't make it, it was
It
something.
was really close.
Yeah,
Because I don't even think I had a cracked ice picture of her.
bro. So here's the crazy thing. As y'all know, I did let one go. Um,
A raw one?
I don't regret. Like I'm like when I sell and trade and stuff. Once it's gone, I'm good. Besides Dark Bomber, that is. Um, Ruby and Dark Bomber are two that I could truly say I'd be like, yo, I might have dropped the ball on this one. And Ruby, it was at the time I was going for Lux, so I'm good. But at the same time, I'm like, dang, I thought more rubies would eventually pop up. That's not the case. It's pretty crazy.
So
It's
I
pretty
did an
crazy.
interesting trade
Uh huh.
with a great collector that we know. Um, I saw a, a Hush 10
Yeah.
pop up, and I don't know if you know, I'm a big Hush fan.
Yeah.
I used to rock this skin all the time. I've got 2 or 3 Hushes.
Yeah.
A 9 PSA and a 9 SGC. I don't have a 10.
Shout out to you doing the trade, by the way.
So I did the trade, and I traded my Red Jade. I
Hmm.
only have 1 Red Jade. No 9s or nothing. But I did the Red Jade 10 for the Hush 10, which I think they're about evenly scored
Hmm.
skins, right? I think it's a
Hmm.
pretty even trade. But Hush is more PC than Red Jade. You know how I am about blue versus red. Um,
Yeah.
but I have 2 Hushes already. So what do you think? Like, is that a dumb trade?
No, I think it was a great trade. Like you said, very even. You can go either way. I think that one came down to personal preference, and I know you like Hush
Yeah,
that
so
much more
I had to do it for the
than
10
Red
because I don't
Jade.
see you don't see 10s too often.
Well, not only that, it's not the Red Jade that you wear. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I
It's
wear the
not the
blue
style that
version
you wear.
Red
Yeah,
Jade or like the
yeah,
dragon version. I don't wear the
yeah,
red one. Um, I know a lot of people would like to have Red Jade.
yeah,
Um, but so it was fair to me. I thought it was like it was worth it to me because I really wanted
yeah,
a 10. I
yeah.
know you're fine with having 9s, right? Like,
Okay,
uh,
yeah,
I mean
okay.
that's what I thought.
Okay, no, here's the thing. No, I am fine with having nines. I will say though, that is changing as we mature into the market. And what I mean
Hmm.
by that, so it's crazy you brought that up. I've been thinking about this a lot actually. When it comes to my Lux collection and Omega, I do think I'm gonna try to gem it out. I have, I think I'm at the point because I'm kind of like you in an instance where there's not too many cards like that I'm like searching for on the market left. Like it's if I had to name them off the top of my head, it would probably be Drift. That's the first thing that like I have to get a Drift, and I'll probably think of everything else after that. But I'm thinking I'm now at the point where I want to kind of shore up and like kind of gem out some of my favorite cards. But yeah, I think I'm good with PSA 9s, but it depends on the card now. I will say that.
I mean, I'm still happy with his 9s, but like if a PSA 10 that I want is like for like a Gold Trooper shard, I'm happy with almost any Gold Trooper shard
Yeah.
USA.
Yeah.
Right? Like I'm not that picky if I can
Yeah.
afford it, you know. Um, but like Hush, like if I already have the 9 and I can do a trade for a decent card
Yeah.
for a decent card, but it's a PC, I have to do that,
And
right?
can you please hurry up and get your Ghoul Trooper so I can even at least look at it? Can I don't even I told you,
Well,
bro.
I have
I'm
an
not
Italy one right there, and it's
listen.
like doing its job for me.
Okay, if that's listen, because it's been some moments and I'm like, I'm not doing this until Dylan gets one in his collection. Like is one of those things, but can you hurry up with that, please? Like
There's just so much. So I just submitted an 85 card submission to PSA.
yeah.
It's in the grading process right now, and we're gonna rip that
Wait,
on
83?
85, 83, or 85.
Did you see
Something like
that email about that 83 card submission?
No.
We'll talk about it.
What?
No, I'm
You're
just playing.
scaring me.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Don't mess with me. He's like, I heard so they lost an 83 card submission.
No, no, yeah, go ahead.
I was looking at it and I realized I sent almost only blue shards. Well, I sent Renegade Raiders in.
Yeah.
Almost all the cards are blue shards.
Can I name them?
Yeah, go for it.
So okay, so it's Focus, Elite
Yep.
Agent,
Yep.
Kuno, because that's technically blue.
Yep.
Is it another one?
Mm-hmm.
It is. What am I forgetting?
Yep. We're forgetting a big one. We met the guy that is like big on
I'm missing it. Tell me, what is it?
Sparkplug.
Oh, Sparkplug. Yes, clicks. Yo, Dill, you already know that was coming. If I wouldn't have told him I was playing. First
I was
of all,
about, God dang it, PSA.
yo, he was about to just
I was
drown
about to
us
call
all
him
out
up.
and
I was
about
like,
to
this is
email
the
him and
last.
everything.
He said, I said, our YouTube show not be huge, but we're blasting you. That's it. You're done.
Yo,
All right. Do you guys want? You know what? You guys want to see exactly what I sent in?
Yeah, let's see.
All right. This is the kind of content you guys get behind the scenes here. We're gonna zoom in here.
Oh, links. I forgot about your links.
Recon Ranger is my personal sweaty skin that no one plays with. So that's like
I
one
like
of the ones
this
that
one.
Rob is happy for me because I
Yeah.
have one that no one collects.
Finally.
You
got rocks too.
I have a Manic Cracked Ice. I had no idea. Okay. 0 links.
Great
Echo.
job. 3 links.
Echo will be up for trade. That is not a PC card, so I'm grading that and hope for 10.
Chill. Yeah.
That's a trade card, so
Yeah.
you know, just throwing it out there. Haze, Rocks is my girl. All right, Elite Agent.
Woo.
Focus. I wish I had more focuses, but that's a lot.
You gave one away. You gave one away at FNCS too.
Oh, I did. That's right.
Yeah.
I've actually given some on stream away too.
Yeah.
I'm just nice like that. Kuno. Now, the reason why I have so many Kunos is A, I think it's a good skin, but B, people kept selling her for $20.
Yeah.
Like,
she was.
If I'd have way more focuses than I would Kuno if they were at the same price range. So Kuno. I mean, that's a lot of Kuno. I'm gonna own like
these two.
I'm gonna own like all of the Kunos. Look how many Kunos.
Yeah, you got all of the Kunos for sure.
All right, here's the spark plugs.
So okay, I got a question for you. Oh, another thing, since you're on this, I'm definitely another part of my collecting now that's just added to it because we're back to live events. I'm buying for autos as well. That's a whole nother thing. Like that's
interesting.
That's a whole nother thing. And I won't give everything away, but let's just say it makes the price load a little easier with a different print. You know what I mean? Because if you pay attention to like getting autos, it has to be based off the game, obviously. And EU is heavy. Like most of the best players is in EU, so it kind of gives me a little bit more creativity with what I'm grabbing.
That's gonna be harder for people to get signatures from.
Yep. So that I have had a little bit of a little method going on with that. That's something I've never had to do in the Fortnite market, but you know, this submission you have right here kind of cements that. Now the reason why I brought that up. Are you a non-slab auto guy, or do you want the auto always on card? I know you're not big on autos in general. But
I was about to say, I'm gonna be 100% honest. I'm not a huge auto guy.
Yeah,
like I don't care as much about autos as most people. So what was your question again?
Oh yeah, so like so based off of like let's just go with Black Ash, right?
Yeah.
Do you think it's better? It looks better for the auto to be on the slab or to be on the card?
The card.
Well,
this kind of goes back to my conversation that I had somewhere where we were talking about like slabs. Like someone was saying that if PSA won't authenticate the prototypes, I don't want it.
Yeah.
And I thought that was crazy. I was like, PSA does not rule this hobby. Right. I'm not buying PSA merch. I'm not buying SGC merch. You know what I mean? So I don't want a signed slab.
Yeah,
want the card signed. Like, you're not
yeah.
buying the slab, you're buying the card. So if it's not on the card, it's not as
Yeah. And the
impactful.
only reason I brought that up is because that's a thing in the sports market. Because
Yeah.
the sports market is opposite. I feel the way you do, but it's opposite of that. Like
Mhm.
a lot of they don't, because they do have autos
And
in their
they also
set.
put them on, like, stickers, but people
Right.
don't like the sticker, they like the
No, they
on-card
don't.
more than stickers, so
Right. Yeah, they don't like the stickers, but they don't like, for instance, if you go to an event, like if you go to a baseball, basketball game and you get an auto and then get it slabbed, it gets looked at a little bit more weird than, because they actually have autos in the sets that you can pull. So that's why I asked that, because this is not a thing when it comes to Fortnite cards. And I think it works either way, but I definitely would rather have it on card.
so let me just scroll down here so I can get off my list of cards. I'm at yeah, it was 83. You're right. I'm gonna have to read that email from PSA.
Nice
I only
recruit.
sent in one recruit Jonesy. Here's an interesting fact. I had trouble finding the reloaded Jonesy on eBay.
Hmm.
I had to actually type in the number. Normally, you can just say the name.
Yeah,
I couldn't find him that way. I don't know if people are posting him or what, but he
yeah.
was hard to find on eBay.
That is
Um,
that is interesting.
so I have a Zadie. Zadie Italy is the only one I sent in because I want a Zadie card, but
Hmm.
Series 2 shards are like non-existent. It feels
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
Like, I keep
It's
seeing
not
the
easy.
same ones. I keep seeing people sell Metal Mouth like me, and it's
Yeah.
like, where are they all at? I also put in a Gold Trooper, um,
Hmm.
glow in the dark.
Good one.
Those those never come in good condition almost.
Yeah,
Like the
those
glow in
are
the dark
rough.
ones, they always have some kind of like ripping at the corners and stuff.
Hmm.
I sent in a lot of renegades,
Oh,
so
good job, bro.
we'll see if any of these 10. I need my 10 back, so I just like let me send like 10 of my best ones in and see what happens.
Got a rocket ride in there.
I have 2 rocket rides in there. Wait, where'd they go? Yeah, right here. 2 rocket rides. Another one of my favorite cards.
Yeah,
So this is like a PC submission, but
yeah.
like you can tell like how heavy it is. Like, I wish I had more elite agents. I thought I had more and I had 6. I think
Man,
someone asked if they had the line. Yes, they all had the line. Um, but I saw that a CGC 10 or a pristine 10 was
yeah.
for sale on eBay for like 200 something. It
Hmm.
has the line,
Yeah,
but I mean, I don't think CGC 10s are exactly PSA 10s, but
yeah. And
um
I'm glad you said that, because and Gloria sent 100 cards to CGC. He likes CGC.
yeah, a good
So
amount of people do like
yeah,
CGC.
yeah,
I just don't. Just like I like SGC and you guys don't like it. So
yeah, yeah. That's so I mean, also with
oh, I
this
sent it to Richard. Richard said
oh
I'm the,
yeah,
he won the focus.
yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna get that 10.
The future 10. I think you're gonna get a couple tens out of that. How many did you send again?
Renegade Raiders.
No, focus.
Oh, focus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
You got
7,
a focus.
8,
You got a 10 in your first
9,
submission, right?
10. Yeah, I did.
Okay,
11. I have 2 nines and 1 10. So, and I sent 11 focuses in this time.
cool.
Yeah, I mean, I bet a 10% rate, gem rate that, right?
Yeah, no, you
I mean,
got
I
to.
wasn't picky though. Like when I sent in my last one, I was picky. This one was like, I'm sending in all the shards I have. Because why
Man.
not? Like, what?
So as a content creator though, having Cypher PK on an elite agent and on a Manic, bro,
Oh,
that's
I didn't send any of my sign cards in.
don't, because you shouldn't.
Yeah, you shouldn't, right?
No. That's
Yeah.
in person. You don't do that.
Well, yeah, well, that's true. Everything's in person. So, with the prototypes, I know everyone's wondering about prototypes.
Yes, yes.
So, there was some news that SGC is no longer
Hmm.
accepting prototypes.
Yeah.
That's what we heard from Wayne in the Facebook
Wayne.
group.
Yep.
Um, without a doubt in my mind, they're real, right? We got the email from Panini in
Yeah.
Italy,
Yep.
basically confirming it. All
Hmm.
the stuff is there. So I don't think SGC really understands the prototypes. They understood that the cards were not in the original set,
Hmm.
but I don't think they understand the whole logo thing and how that
Yeah.
symbolizes a prototype card. Um, so when the national comes, I'm gonna try to talk to them, and I'm gonna use the FortniteCards.com website
Hmm.
as like, hey, we have some credibility in the
Yeah.
market. We want to talk to you. Can we have a conversation about these prototypes? What don't you like? Because I know a lot of the community has prototypes now, and we want to. I like
Well,
when we get prototypes, I want them graded because I love graded cards.
yeah.
So if it's not through SGC, we're talking to PSA too.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try to do that. I'm gonna try to do that when I go to the national. try to talk face to face.
Yeah.
So
So for context, what happened pretty
hey, leave my
much
SGC people alone.
for context, what happened pretty much is that the Italy ones that came through, they immediately the holders of those cards. I don't know exactly who did it. Um, the holders of those cards immediately sent them in without the scientific, forensic science or anything like that. And I believe they also sent it in before they got the message back from Panini because Dylan, you already put it on the website, right? The Italy Panini message. Did you
I
add
have
that
not
to
put
the
it on the website
Okay,
yet. Not
well,
yet.
Dylan's gonna
I'm
put it on
going to
the
put the
yeah,
email from
yeah,
Panini to the guy selling Italy cards. I'm
yeah.
I'm I'm going to put that on the website. I just haven't. Like, I had a really busy week.
Okay, so Wayne said Thomas did. So Thomas sent in the Italy cards without the forensic science, background. Pretty much the hoops that Wayne had to go through. And SGC was like, yo, hold up. Like, hold up. Like we gotta hit a pause on this because we don't know exactly what's going on. And they kind of, protecting themselves.
Hmm.
And so, when it has interesting things that happens like that. So Wayne and whoever has prototype cards, and like Dylan said, when we're at the national, we'll do our due diligence because we know that these are going to be a big part of the community. So we'll do our part.
So interesting enough, this is kind of like a sidebar, but I'm in a lot of Facebook groups for collectibles for like cards and stuff.
Yeah,
I only really like participate in ours, right? The
yeah,
Facebook group for Fortnite cards, but like I like to keep my finger on the pulse, you know. And in
yeah.
the Magic the Gathering
Mm-hmm.
Facebook group
Mm-hmm.
today, somebody posted a card that is a prototype print card
Mm-hmm.
that was apparently only 3 made,
Yeah,
and someone was looking to buy it, and he was offering $25,000 for it if
yeah,
anyone's willing to sell it. Only one is sold, the other 3 no one's selling.
yeah.
And everyone's like, "That's too low. You're not gonna be able to get it for like twice that." All this kind of stuff. And someone explained it into the thing. It's like that was something they sent overseas to get printed
Mm-hmm.
to test out the printer. That's why it
Mm.
looks like that. And they said there's only 3 that exist. It's like a very expensive card, and it
Yeah,
made me think of the prototypes like instantly. Of course,
yeah.
there's only 3 of this one type of print one, and
Mm-hmm.
we have only like 3 of multiple different skins.
Yeah.
But that's not saying like everyone's gonna be worth $25,000, but that was just an example in other card hobbies where
Mm-hmm.
similar type prototype stuff does happen.
Yeah.
And that card was ungraded selling for that.
Yeah.
So just because it's not graded doesn't really mean too
And I
much.
think it's a great thing. It's a maturity of the market. It's the understanding of the market. It's things that I think, and there's people that have said things about the prototype cars, feel weird about the prototype cars, and think of all these things, bring up a lot of buzzwords, and things like that. But the truth of it is that if this was gonna happen either way. Like if these cars being found, this was gonna happen. Like realistically, like we said, Wayne could have just kept these tucked, but this was he did the background, he did all of these things. The unfortunate aspect of it is if everybody doesn't kind of follow after what has happened before, things like this does happen. So,
I mean, it's
just
a young hobby. We're only like
yeah,
what 3 years old,
yeah,
so it's like we're not gonna see this kind of stuff that often.
yeah,
And like we're finding out more information like every couple months. We're finding out more information about these, and so
mm-hmm,
we have like the articles, we have emails from Panini, we've
mm-hmm,
got we've got the photos of the prototypes. So we're in good hands as we go forward. It's just a learning curve for the hobby, which is good. We got to grow slowly.
yeah, for sure. So if y'all happen to find a series two, uh, or a prototype, one, do not sell it to Dylan. Two, make sure you
Yo,
get the forensic
if you,
background.
if you find a series 2 or a prototype, definitely give it to Dylan and be like, "Here's your birthday gift." That would be
Yeah,
crazy.
that's funny.
I doubt they print prototype. Well,
Yeah. I mean, we don't know.
why
We
not?
don't. Yeah.
I mean, I get why the first set would more likely have an actual all the way thought out prototypes,
Right.
but like they've got to test print stuff at some point, right? Can I hope
Yeah.
for an aura?
Yeah.
I mean, that wouldn't even be that would just be for collecting.
Yeah.
All right, so this is going to be a segue. Talking about the prototypes wants me. You cool with me segueing into the
Yeah.
forum?
Yes, please.
All right, so I've been super busy at work, but last weekend we built a forum on the Facebook. I mean, on the Facebook, on the Fortnite card website. So I'm going to share it here.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go to fortnitecards.com and you hit join the discussion, or right here, there's a forum.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna breeze through this real quickly. The reason why we come up with the forum is because we wanted a place where we could have dialogue with everybody. People can make their own posts. We
Hmm.
can talk speculations. We can talk about skins and stuff without it just being like a disappearing Facebook marketplace, right?
Yeah.
So the Facebook marketplace is great for like trades and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
like conversations, like the prototypes,
Hmm.
like we don't want people to have to always like come, hey, what's a prototype? So we created an actual forum on here so you can register. We already have some members who are testing it out. It is so we already have some members on here. You can see you can create profile pictures and stuff after you've posted. I think it's like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
Um, we already got some content in here, so it's very new. So I'm
Yeah.
asking people to test it out, come and make some posts,
Yeah.
talk about some stuff, and just to show you what kind of stuff we have, like show your PC. Shardnock's been in here. He's been making some really good. I think Kari's in here,
Yeah.
and he's been putting some really good posts out there. Just stuff about prototypes, the Sparkle Specialist sale, and I've been posting some stuff that I think is interesting. I'm just going to dive into it.
Yeah.
And the point of the forum, like I said, is to keep the history
The
there.
history.
Like this
Yep.
stuff doesn't get deleted, right?
Yeah.
That way you can always find it like
Hmm.
easily and it's always on the web. Everyone can access it. Not
Yep.
everyone can access the Facebook group,
Yeah.
but this is where like people can see prices and see the interaction and it's forever living. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna dive into my post I made today right before the show.
Mhm.
Um, this is my theory about a movie for Fortnite.
Wait, before you go into it, do you want to
Mhm.
go back to the Bright Bomber post? Because
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
that's
I'm,
kind of
I'm gonna.
yeah.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
So I made this. Okay, I'll just do that. I listed it here. So if you want to read it along with me on your own, you can go
Hmm.
to the forum and go under lore. Um,
Hmm.
last week, let me see. That's the comments. So last week, Fortnite released this skin, and it blew my mind because basically they combined Bright Bomber
Yep.
with Captain America, and people in the Facebook group were like, "So what? They've done Marvel
It's
before."
different.
And I said, "But they did Marvel before there was comics."
Hmm.
They did,
Hmm.
and I said that down here. They did Cuddle Pool, but there were no comics yet, right? That made no sense. This coming out once there's comics opens the gate, right? So I was like, why did they do that? And then I remembered a certain Fortnite comic cover that came out
Hmm.
2 years ago.
Hmm.
And when this came out, I said, why the heck did they put Bright Bomber with Captain America? This makes no sense. They
Yeah.
must have just let the artist draw whatever they want. And looking at this now, 2 years later, Bright Bomber and Captain America are connected again. That's probably not a coincidence.
And their first connection was whatchamacallit, the loading screen
Yeah.
for the season where
Hmm.
she had the shield. So that was like the
Yep.
first connection, and this was like the first
This is
cover. So
this.
yeah.
Yeah, this is the first cover. It just made no sense why they kept doing this without a reason.
Hmm.
They even have a black and white copy.
Hmm.
Now, the another interesting thing is behind them is the agency.
Hmm.
Now, this came out, and I don't think it was season 2, right?
This was no, this was 4. This
So
was
this came out, and the agency wasn't here no more.
yeah.
So it's like, why are they putting these together, and why are they doing it with the agency? And then the skin comes out 2 years later, right before season 2 drops again. The
Mhm.
agency came out in season 2, chapter 2.
Yeah.
So do not be surprised if we see a Midas return next season.
Yeah.
Just saying, it's just a theory. Um, so this is what got me down the road of wait a minute, these comic covers
Mhm.
are a speculation. Like they're giving hints. Donald Mustard is playing with us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna go back to the other post with that information that everything is on purpose.
Mhm.
I always wondered why was this the first. This was the first actual comic. It was like a 5-page comic within Fantastic Four. Why did they use this cover?
Yeah.
Doctor Doom was not in the comic. The mech team leader was not in the comic. It made zero sense. So I was really confused on why they did this for the longest time.
Mhm.
Until Zero War came out. When Zero War came out, they were both in it. I said, wow, he was thinking that far ahead,
Yeah.
which is crazy, right? But then it got me thinking, well, what else are we missing? So I
Mhm.
reread Zero War. And then I came on this page of Zero War where he basically says the end of our reality it's not going to be the end of our reality. It's going to be the end of all realities. And he said it was inevitable.
Mm-hmm.
Reading the Zero War again, nothing was inevitable in that comic. Like nothing was like they defeated Geno in like 3 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Nothing was
Yeah.
difficult. So I said, I don't think he's talking about this. I think he's talking about something else.
Mm-hmm.
And then I heard that the Secret Wars movie was coming out.
Mm-hmm.
So I looked into the Secret Wars. I listened to because I never read it. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not that I'm young, right? I'm fairly young. So I never read Secret Wars. So
Dang, throw people under the bus, bro. But
so
go
I
ahead.
went through and I watched the videos on like what the story was about, and I went down like a wormhole, right?
Yeah.
It's all about Doctor Doom. Now Doctor
Mm-hmm.
Doom has what 4 or 5 covers in Zero War,
Yeah.
but he comes in, he steals some weapons, and he leaves. So like, why did they bring that major character in here and then he do nothing but leave?
Right.
And then why did they do a Secret Wars homage cover?
Mm-hmm.
Why did they do that? And then I found this snippet here in the Secret Wars comic
Yeah.
based on the YouTube video.
Right.
And this looked extremely familiar, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I came down and I found this Zero War cover
Mm-hmm.
and a yellow haired dude in a suit being saved by Spider Man in Zero War on the cover. Now, the Zero War Jonesy wasn't wearing a suit. In all the covers, he's wearing jail clothes.
Yeah.
Like, he's not wearing a suit in any of the covers or inside the comic. So, why
Mm-hmm.
is he wearing a suit in this picture?
Mm-hmm.
Now, some people are going to say that it was from this. And that's a
Mm-hmm.
really good theory. This guy's wearing a suit and it's like that. It could be,
Mm-hmm.
right? It could be this one. But this similarity and the name Secret War versus Zero War has me like suspecting it's something else.
But that is interesting. The fact that he had the suit on in this and that specific one, because like you said, he wasn't wearing a suit throughout
He
the
wasn't
whole.
wearing a suit
Yeah.
during any
Yeah.
of the comics.
Yeah.
So
So.
why did they put that on the cover? The other one thing, this is coming out in 2026,
Mm-hmm.
right? So we still have 3 years. So here's my theory. I think that I think that Zero War happened before or at the very beginning of Secret Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Because Doctor Doom is the main villain of Secret Wars. So he came into the Fortnite Island, he stole his weapons, and then he kept doing what he was doing to be the villain in Secret Wars, right? So either we get like some kind of feature of Fortnite inside Secret Wars, like we see Doctor Doom leave the Fortnite Island in some capacity,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe there's a movie that lines up and Fortnite's in that, lining up to Secret Wars that we don't know
Yeah.
about yet, because we still have 3 years, right? So I think the first Fortnite movie adaptation is coming within 3 years, and I think it's going to be Secret Wars. So my question to our audience is, what do we collect
First of
to
all.
get ready for that? Like, what is going to be the best items to buy to prepare for that? But
First of all. First of
I'm gonna
all.
stop ranting because, like, I was there.
That was amazing. Let's just do that. First of all, that was amazing. Second of all, with all of that information, because first of all, we had an amazing conversation literally probably 6 months back when it came to Bright Bomber being the first feature in there, right? But when you did this, what made me think is like, so Ramirez is canon to save the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
I do think that, like, you know how Singularity and Paradigm was originally supposed to be the same and then that changed. I think that Bright Bomber is the origin. Like, I think Bright Bomber's canon as Ramirez, if that makes sense. So what I mean by that is the way Agent Jonesy is people, because I started looking up after this, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking up and I'm looking at the speculation that happened 2 years ago and 3 years ago now in 2020. They thought that Ramirez was Dr. Sloan. Remember when we only had the voice calls, and
Yeah.
they thought that Ramirez was Dr. Sloan. Then they were talking about how Ramirez is canon to save the world. I think Bright Bomber is the inception of Ramirez in battle royale or the actual story of the 0 point. And this, when that skin dropped, that solidified that for me. And I think that when it being in the beginning of the comic, all of this is starting to low-key make sense. And I think that with Ramirez already had a voice actor, and Ramirez was mimicked after a actress already.
Mm-hmm.
I think this was, like you said, I think this was always planned, bro. They don't have to do anything. This is already cemented,
So
and this is pretty crazy.
I also there was a podcast. So going back to the forum here, um, I created a post here, or somebody did. Let me see.
Yeah,
So a theories and leaks. So I love this. Right, this
yeah,
thread. I haven't posted anything, but I'm going to. Whenever you get like a Twitter post or Instagram from Donald
drop
Mustard or
it.
someone leaking, drop it in here.
Yeah,
All right, come here and
yeah,
come to the theories and leaks ones, and let's drop it in here so we can have a running tally of all the leaks and the year and the timestamps, right? Because
yeah.
Donald Mustard has dropped so much, and like recently he did an interview and a podcast, and he says, "Well, the gamers don't know what's actually happening in Fortnite yet. They'll get there
Yeah,
eventually, but they don't know what's going on."
yeah.
And then he went on to keep talking what he's talking about, but I thought it was really interesting saying that the gamers don't know what they're talking about. They don't
Hmm.
know what's going on in the game.
Yeah,
And that's
and
why I was like, my mind was just like running, like, what is he talking about? What is he
but
doing?
and that's such a great point, because I remember when we did our list, right? That was one of our things. We want to give a bump to the storyline characters, but we don't know anything. Like I'm like it's like we don't know enough. We don't know, but these little snippets like this, it changes absolutely everything, and it just goes to Bright Bomber is that's a major card, bro. It really is. And
Bright Brimer is a major character, and
it,
there's some on eBay too.
yeah, yeah.
She was also one in the Nexus War.
Hmm.
Um, she was one of the first. She's one of the first appearances in any of the Fortnite
Yeah.
comics.
So okay, so I have to do one more thing to
Hmm.
connect to this, and it's kind of ironic because you just got that comic cover, and we're talking about to talk about Fish Stick. So I completely forgot that they did a short with Fish Stick. What is it? 3 years ago now, almost. And Fortnite did a short where it was pretty much showing trolling the meme skins. So it had Omen, it had Ravage, and I think it had I can't remember what other skin it was, but it dropped in and it showed how everybody views meme skins. And Fish Stick already has a voice actor. I completely forgot about that. And it just shows like you can forget a couple different things. But the
Hmm.
fact that Fish Stick already has a voice actor and he already has a personality, and then the comics came out and they built on that, it's some of those things like we said. If you really look for stuff, you'll find kind of moments and opportunities if you are heavy on the investing side to kind of be ahead of the curve.
So I have another one for us to all think about. Okay,
Yeah.
because you kind of mentioned this image, I have to pull it up.
Yeah.
So this image is super interesting. Now that we know that they don't do anything loosey goosey, right? Like
Yeah.
everything's for a reason. All the comic covers, everything's for a reason, very specific.
Yeah.
Why did they choose these four characters,
Mhm.
right?
Yep.
And why? So if Bright Bomber has the shield here, and now she comes out with her own skin as Captain America, right? Bright
Yeah.
Star.
Yep.
You would think that these guys are going to get their own version. So we're
Mhm.
going to see a Thor fish sticks. And wait, wait,
Mhm.
wait, wait. I'm watch this. Wait.
Yo, this is my favorite when he gets like this though. Like he be on a mission. This is
All right,
legit
call
though.
me crazy, right? Call me crazy, right? There's Thor fish sticks there
And on the cover.
and on the cover.
Uh-huh.
Tell me that's not a freaking coincidence that fish sticks is trying to pull up this hammer right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no way that's a coincidence. I
Yeah.
can't be crazy, right?
See,
So we're gonna see a cuddle team leader is going to be the arrow. We're gonna get a Thor fish sticks and an Iron Man. What is this? Valor? Is it
Raptor.
Raptor?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm just actually. What are these robots here?
That was the don't try to marvel me. Yeah, go ahead.
Wait a minute. I'm not gonna make assumptions here.
Anyone got a Raptor USA shard? See that see, but this okay, so this also goes to like bro, this is
That's
so much.
crazy, right? Look, the
Yeah,
freak. Like, come on.
yeah.
So Bright Bomber had a cover with Captain America, and
Hmm.
then they have this image, and that got a skin. So there's going to be a fish stick store, and you know what? That skin is going to get bought. I'm telling you.
100%.
A
100%.
lightning fish? Come on, a lightning fish stick.
So
I might be a fish stick fan at that point. You know.
listen, bro. And here's the thing though. Fish stick. Oh man, I know this is like a swear word at this point now. But fish stick usage is there too, bro. Like he is a popular
Did
skin.
this guy say
And
usage?
but
He's
here's the
talking about
thing,
usage.
Dylan. Also, I know where we messed up, bro. I'm looking
Hmm.
back on this. I know where we messed up. So there is I'm about to clarify something here. There is popularity. We said this, but to clarify, popularity, marketing, and speculation wise, and then there's popularity usage wise.
Mm-hmm.
These these were the skins when we were talking about Cuddle Team Leader and we were talking about Drift and we were talking about Fish Stick. That's popularity, marketing and
So
speculation
Fishstick
wise.
has both,
But
but
Fish
yeah,
Stick has both, like
yeah.
completely. Bright Bomber has both, like, and even more like this is going to be interesting because it seems that there's going to be some Japanese inspiration for season 2. And
Mm-hmm.
so I don't know what's gonna happen, but I know that they're saying the Fox clan is gonna come back. That could be a whole nother thing. I think a lot of the main characters is kind of gonna be pushed to the forefront. And obviously we can see that with Bright Star happening now. And I guess once again we have to come to the point where our these IPs of these skins are growing. These I guess we got to go with IP because there's no other word I can think of. But yeah, it's right in front of your face. It's right in
Yeah,
front of our
it's
face.
crazy. And you know what
Yeah,
just occurred to me? These are for our heroes, right?
yeah,
And I've been trying to figure out if Cuddle Team Leader is evil or good or with the
yeah.
IO. I think this image confirms they're not with the IO, right?
Maybe.
They're good, right? You would
I mean,
think they're being
well,
posed as superheroes.
if if we know anything about Dr. Sloan or knew
Well,
anything
because
about Dr.
Jonesy didn't
Sloan.
think he was bad either, I
Right,
guess.
that's what I'm saying. Like you know the finesse is definitely Richard Richard said, does that mean we see Moisty
That's funny because I
Batman?
just looked up here and I saw the Batman 0.1 and Raptors on that cover with Bright Bomber, Fistix,
Yep.
and Cuddle
Cuddle
Team
team
Leader.
leader. So it was this moment. It was this moment.
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing. The connections is I just can't wait to find out which skins turn out to be most heavily pushed by Epic. Well, Kari, that's the
We
thing.
already
It's
know.
we know, and that's what me and Dylan been trying to get at. Like we know the ones that's heavily pushed, even the ones we don't agree with. It's just the
Yeah.
ones that they want to push. Like, and not this doesn't just happen in the storyline either. This happens with FNCS.
It happens
There's
with FNCS. It
yeah,
happens in the so whenever you log into Fortnite, like Cuddle Team Leader is like one of the loading screens where it's like protect yourself against V
two
Bucks,
factors verification. Yep.
two-factor verification.
Yeah.
So they use these characters in their marketing all the time because they're
Hmm.
iconic Fortnite
They're
characters. So
iconic.
Fistix, Peely, Cuddle Team Leader, Bright Bomber. I mean, they
Hmm.
use Bright Bomber in the ad.
Yeah.
Excuse me. They use the ad with Apple,
Iconic ad. Yeah.
iconic ad, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, unfortunately, they don't use Aura that much, but sometimes they used her for the sweaty. What's that game mode called?
Uh, um, um, uh, late
Late
game.
game, late game
Lux is
arena.
in that too, by the way. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, I'll take
So,
it, but
also, but there also was
I don't
there,
know about this. Wait a
what did
minute,
he say?
JT. He says Sloane is someone who'll turn good when she returns from the dead.
A lot of people think that.
I
A lot of people think that.
she got so much hate. She was such a bad word. I'm not even gonna say the word on air, but she was like a bad. I don't know. She's unlikable in my opinion.
What? That's crazy. I love
I
Dr.
like the
Sloan.
character,
Yeah.
but like as
Yeah.
a person, she's unlikable. Like when they finally ended her, it's
Yeah.
like yeah, she needed to be smushed. She was
Yeah.
like,
Nah, that's yeah. I do, but just don't forget Moist Richard. Listen, Moisty may have his moment. Who knows? We don't know who's gonna have their moment at all, for sure.
I think
Um,
Richard's gonna have his moment before Moisty has his moment. I'm trying to tell you.
yeah, but that's gonna be interesting. Like, I'm very interested. You know, I'm really interested in. I'm interested in Jules. I'm very interested in her
Oh,
because I think like her and like obviously we know about Midas, but her and Chaos Agent, bro, like so y'all know we got to prepare for the show. I rewatched like all the trailers, right? And the short trailers. And when Chaos Agent was jumping up and down when he completed the slurp with
mm-hmm.
Bandalet and I can't remember the other two. What was it?
The
Was it
the the one was like a
what's his name? What's the slurp dude? I can't remember.
Ripley.
Ripley, yeah, Ripley,
Yeah.
and then it was a Jonesy. But yeah, when he was jumping up and down, I'm like, yo, we really get to see personalities, but they kind of disguise them, and you really have to do your research on what like what's out there, which is the fun part about it. Uh, and I like to always compare it to Marvel, and like I think that what people kind of forget about is that think about how it was when Superman and Batman first came out back. What was it? The 50s? Was it the 50s? Or no, it was earlier than that. I don't know.
Don't ask me.
Yeah, it was one of those. But either way, that's where we're
Doesn't
at
it
right
have a
now. We're at the
video?
beginning of this while the story is unfolding. Did it cut
I thought
off?
I thought this was the video, but it was going slow.
Yo, Richard said, just don't forget Cypher PK's third most popular video. He wore Moisty Merman.
I'm trying to find this video. Why is this so hard to find? See, this is why we need the forum, so I can just
Yeah.
search it real quick.
And then and then it's like crazy, Kari. It's crazy with Chaos Agent too, because so when you go to collectors and then the investing side, right? Chaos Agent is a major collector card, but it does, if you look at the investor side and the gem rates, he does have 7 PSA 10s already when it comes to his cracked ice, which is super low.
It's
But compared
extremely low.
but
Like,
I'm talking about he seems like he's gonna have a good gym rate, and when on the investor side, that's something that they always talk about. And I'm not saying I'm not a part of that, but
yeah.
I'm not super big on PSA 10s. So, but the ones that are big on gym rates, he seems like he's gonna be an easy gym rate, but he's a major collector's card, which is interesting to say the least. To say the least.
I mean, we can talk about this. Yeah. So there's some so Panini prints not just cards worldwide. They also do some of the comics.
Yeah,
And they did the Fortnite ones, and there's some Virgin ones out there. Some
yeah.
people have seen. There's a lot of Virgin
Mm-hmm.
comics, and
Mm-hmm.
I think they're numbered.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means for
Mm-hmm.
collecting comics worldwide. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
do want some Virgin ones for my PC.
Right.
So, but they are out there. They're hard to find though. I have to say,
Yeah.
like you don't see them on eBay too much. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think they're numbered. Like some are like
So
9 out of 999, something
the
like that.
foundation one is clean, but that just might be our favorite cover, to be honest.
Yeah, like
That's that. I'm always open to that.
don't I have one here? Let me see.
Let me see.
See, that's my favorite foundation cover.
Yeah, that cover, bro.
I didn't know it was gonna turn into such a comic book episode, but I'm all about it.
Yeah, facts, Kari.
Anything drawn by Donald Mustard is kind of
Yeah.
like on my list of things.
Yeah, like, and I think like Kari, that's what I've been kind of trying to like. I've been trying to have the thought process of collector and investor, like as like the content creators. I've been trying to have them on at the same time, and I was thinking of Chaos Agent. I'm like, oh, it's crazy because some people may just like overlook that he has 7 7 PSA 10s and maybe 3 to 4 PSA 9s. So on the investor side, they may overlook it, but
I just don't think it's gonna matter because I think eventually you'll never see them on eBay.
No,
Just
for sure.
like I never see a Zadie cracked ice on eBay.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the same thing. Like
Yeah.
I don't even care if it's a 9, 10, or 8.
See, but that's what I'm saying. Like, of course, it's open like that for us. But what I'm saying is some people may miss opportunities
Oh
on
yeah.
the investment side because they're seeing that it's a consistent gym rate, like it's a consistent gym.
So
they
they're
may
not
be like,
worried about
yeah,
it.
they
They're
may
like,
I'll wait on that one. And then the next thing you know, what happens is what you say. You don't see him anymore. And now it's like,
Yep.
yo, I gotta wait for this. And that's kind of what possibly could happen. But there's a lot of cards. Series 2, man.
Series 2 is crazy.
Series 2, bro, is crazy.
I was the biggest hater on Series 2.
I wasn't a big fan either.
I was a big hater, but now I'm like looking, and that's how people are gonna feel about Reloaded. Mark my words, and like
100%.
maybe a little bit. It's gonna take a lot longer, but like we're already regretting Series 2.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, how did we not see this? Oh, that's so obvious. Why didn't I get that?
Well,
that's how we're gonna feel.
So Kyrie can attest to this. I watch a lot of like baseball, basketball, football collectors that have like extensive collections. Like, not just one set. They have extensive collections. They've been collecting for 30 to 40 years. And when you hear them talk about it, right? The first thing they do is they bring up these like obscure sets. They bring up these obscure sets and they explain that this set, it may have been inside, the bubblegum packs or A, B, and C. They have all these conversations, but they'll say that, these were the least sought after. And it took
Mm-hmm.
some time. Then it came to, because it was the least sought after, it was put inside the bike wheel and everything like that.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh shoot, it's only a pop report of 60. And think
Mm-hmm.
about how big the sports market is for things like that. That's a low, that's gonna happen. Like that's a
It's
thing.
a
It
low bar, right? It's
Yeah,
a low
it's a
bar that we
yeah.
have to hit. That's why like even these like DKV
Mm-hmm.
comic cards I
Yeah.
think are super interesting. Like we don't know how many are printed, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they're still interesting collectibles. And
Yeah.
like when people think there's enough of them out there, they just put them to the side. It's definitely something interesting.
But you know how I feel about the sticker. I'm big. I don't care what nobody say. I love the stickers from
Okay,
junk. Like,
the stickers do look fire. Like I saw
yeah.
some on eBay. I don't know why I'm just such a card guy versus the sticker. I need to.
You see, this is like, yeah, this is
You know what I think it is? If it was a sticker that was a different design, because they're almost exactly like the cards,
mm-hmm.
like this, the same character doing like the same stance, not like the background design.
Yeah.
If it was something different like that, I might be a lot more interested. Like if they did like the loading screens as stickers,
Mm-hmm.
I might have been all over it. I
Well,
think.
they got the llama in there. Then they have these cars that
Saw
you
the
have to put.
llama.
They have the cars that you have to put together. It's a nice set, bro. It really is. It's a nice. It
Yeah,
has some interesting things in there.
I do like
Uh,
the four the gold ones that we were talking about a couple episodes
yeah,
ago.
yeah,
Yeah, those ones look fire. I just don't know what skins are in there. Like I'd want
yep.
like an aura, maybe a
Mhm.
chaos agent.
This Jo exactly like that. It's gonna, like Dylan just said probably 10 minutes ago. All of that's gonna go out the window when 7 years ago, and there's just nothing on.
I'm I'm
It's
so
just nothing
pissed I
on
didn't
eBay.
buy the USA shard pump for a
I had a
hundred
chance
dollars.
to. It wasn't 100, but I had a chance. It
I
was,
had a
yeah,
chance to buy one for $100.
yeah. Bro, what was mine? I can't
I
remember. It
don't.
was a trade. It was a trade, and I can't remember what I was trading because I was trading so much at that time. But it was a trade, and it was heavily in my favor, and I did not add the
I
pump
was
in there.
like, oh, that's
I,
an awesome card. I want the pump. I love using the pump in game. No one else is gonna go after it. I'll buy it eventually.
well,
2 months later, it's gone. I was like, oh, I'm so
my
stupid.
logic at that time was stupid. I'm thinking like, well, it wasn't stupid because we didn't know at the same time, but I'm thinking like, okay, it's a weapon card. So it's gonna
That's why.
eventually, pop up.
Yeah.
No, it was
No. People
not the
started.
case
People
at all.
started holding on to those.
Yeah. It like then looking back, why was series two? Oh, sorry, Kari saying looking back, why was series two so pretty much overlooked? People were collecting series two so hard. I felt like they would have graded them. I still don't know what happened. Well,
See, this is a good question,
yes,
right?
it is.
Because so I want to. Because when it was out,
Mm-hmm.
I was buying a bunch. People were buying a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
And I was selling like Ice Kings and Ultimate Knights and stuff. And I felt like there was a good enough product that some would be graded, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
until we started talking about Aura and until Aura blew up, there was none on the pop report. Now there's
Yeah.
about 30 and it's slowed down, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we think there's probably about the similar amount as Series 1. But if that's the
Yeah.
case, where the hell is the rest of Series 2?
Mm-hmm.
No one is grading anything.
Mm-hmm.
So either someone has a stack, people have stacks of them, they
Mm-hmm.
just don't want to grade because they don't think it's worth it. I guess that's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah. Because
Like
I guess it was also, I mean, technically it was also flipped on his head as well, because let's think about it. Ice King, Ultimate Knight came down from their graces, even though I still love those cards aesthetically. Uh, but Aura ends up coming out on top. People can debate that, but it is what it is.
who would have thought?
Yeah, but to me, in my personal opinion, I do think like I think Ice King deserves that second spot until Chaos Agent gets his moment. I think
I,
Chaos Agent,
oh no,
Paradigm, like it's a couple different cards, but I do think I like Ice King a lot.
I think Ice King deserves a spot. I don't know if
But
it's second.
he did get his lore. He's gotten his lore.
He
Like
has gotten his lore. Yeah,
and
he had, and I mean it was just
and
one. It's done though. It's a
but,
1 page.
but I mean for now. I
But
mean
he had a major in-game thing.
yeah,
He deserves some recognition. I agree. Over
because
Chaos
yeah.
Agent,
Yes, because now that doesn't mean it's going to stay that way though.
No,
I
no, I
think
know. I mean, if
yeah,
Chaos Agent gets a story, it's
it's
100% Chaos Agent. I'm just trying to think in my head the little bit of story that Ice King has, plus his big in-game event, because the in-game events for Chaos Agent's bigger than Ice King's. Would you say
100%.
100%? So,
Well, not only yeah, keep going. I got
so
something
he
for that.
and
Yeah,
he has usage rate way over Ice King.
that's what I was going
So
to
he
get
has a
at.
better
Yes.
in-game event and better usage rate, and then so Ice King has that one
Better is
page
not
in
the
the
word.
story.
he
You know,
it's way higher than that. Better. It's
yeah.
like is
Yeah, more impactful. It
yeah,
was like
yeah,
way more impactful. Like so,
yeah.
I don't know. I think Chaos Agent actually deserves a better spot than Ice King. If you
Yeah,
look at
and
those kinds of facts.
so I do it when we add in when we add in usage rate, it changes everything.
Yeah, it does change everything.
It changes everything, and I felt this way about Chaos Agent for a while. Like you were on Chaos Agent even before me, but what I mean by that is like I felt this way as storyline. Like obviously we knew that Chaos Agent was being worn because Midas and Chaos Agent was properly made as male skins. That's what
Hmm.
people that's what people may get confused about. Like it's not male skins don't get worn often. They were properly made to be a popular male
Yeah,
skin, and it worked. It
yeah.
worked. Now, based off of like if you look at season 7 of chapter 1, if Ice King was built different, then
Oh yeah.
it would be undeniable because that was one of the best seasons of all time, debatably. But
Hmm.
if you just ask a good amount of people, that's definitely the case. But that's the nuance of series 2 that's
Yeah,
there. It's still
it's.
open.
I mean, it's kind of hard to compare. That's the one. I think that's the one thing we just have to see the market. Like, what do people feel strongly about?
Right.
Like, do people feel really strongly about that season? Then Ice King comes on top.
Well, if you go, you could go to Fortnite.gg's because they rank that. So that's why I love using that. So if you while Dylan's doing that, yeah, JT says Ice King, and
But we know JT loves Ice
yeah,
King.
and I think that I think it's a possible Richard Chaos Agent. Then
I mean,
so
it's one of those things you have to. They're both great skins.
yeah,
Um, Ice King getting that comic lore to me is like game changer for that card.
100%, one
Like
hundred percent,
I felt like
and
the card would have died
yeah.
if that didn't happen. Um,
If we're
at
being
least
all the
for
way,
me.
can we be transparent real quick?
Yeah,
I we when me and Dylan did the list, it took a lot to do that list.
the
We
top 50
missed that
list.
one. Yeah, we missed that one, and I didn't. I'll speak for myself.
You know about we
I
missed the Ice King.
yeah yeah.
Putting
I don't
him
know
on the
how you.
list.
Yeah, I don't know how you
Okay.
feel about that. I'll speak for myself. When I was doing my side, I missed that one by I missed it by accident. Now I don't know where he will fall. Either way, we all know that Ice King
I
matters.
mean, we
This
should think about that. We should think about that because I missed him too,
yeah
and I think it's because he was so low down there.
yeah
Like he was kind of hard to find.
yeah.
That might be why we missed him.
And I will say when we first started using it, I was doing it the difficult way. So I wasn't clicking on the picture.
Hmm.
I was going from most used to rankings and I was going back and forth. Now that I know how to properly use it, that was one everything else good. That one I definitely felt we
I'm
missed.
curious now. Looking, I have to go back and look at this top 50 list.
Yeah.
Like what's? Oh, we did put Ruby on there.
Yes. So that was
Um,
50, 51.
Now Kari did send me all these cards with the pop report, but I've been so busy I haven't added them.
Yeah.
Which would be an interesting
It's
factor to add
interesting
into this.
because that's gonna change. That's gonna change everything. And I think that we're getting to the point where we can factor that in, and that's what I think people were confused about.
I think
Yeah,
I think Ice King belongs on this list.
he definitely belongs on this list. And he
I agree.
that was one that I was like, dang, like because we went through 1,500 skins, like just extensively.
Because
Like,
if we're putting on Chaos Agent's second style,
there's no way you don't put Ice King on that list.
yeah, we have to
Yeah,
put. I feel like we
yeah.
have to put Ice King on this list.
Which we did say that this is like a power ranking list. I think that's what's going to be great for the community. We're going to be able to let this list breathe. Like we're going to be able to come back to it. We're going to be
Yeah,
able to do these
we'll come
things
back
like,
to it.
and I think that's what
I'm going to. I want to look up the pop report on Ice King.
Yeah. Like and Kyrie, it was cool that it was everything Warzone. Realistically, it was maybe one or two people, but 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 when we did the list, like this was what people weren't understanding is like we were bringing fresh perspective. We were processing the perspective. We were getting all these things. Now I tell y'all right now, I look at this every day based off the content that we do for taking high ground. When we do it again, it's not too much is gonna change. There's gonna be cars that's gonna make it, but
Yeah,
it's I'm telling y'all, like if you we try to bring as much value as we can. If y'all use this properly plus the pop report, the uniqueness of the way the cards look and the way they will form is going to be very interesting.
I think Ice King not being on the list is like one of the best ones y'all picked.
Yeah,
I agree, JT. Him getting like a dedicated season to him,
yeah,
and I had to take a step back because I've never been a huge Ice King fan. Like everybody
yeah,
knows that.
yeah,
I mean, I'm Lynx over Ice King personally.
yeah.
But after all that research I did about the freaking covers, I'd be an asshole if I didn't be like, "Hey, Ice King was in the comics. This
Yeah,
may be foreshadowing something."
yeah,
Right? Which
yeah,
is 100% possible.
yeah.
So I'm not gonna like sit on my throne and be like, no, Ice King had his moment. He just had one page. No, it could be a lot more. It just
Mhm.
hasn't happened yet because
So, and then I'll bring another one up, and I'm bringing one up that people felt should have been on there that I don't agree with yet, and that's Mecha Team Leader. Now, the reason why, in my opinion, I'll go on this side. I think that Mecha Team Leader, when we do it again, he'll probably end up on the list, right? But when we first did it, the reason I'll give my opinion, then you can give yours. The reason why I felt he shouldn't have been the first time was because yes, he has the storyline and he has the lore, obviously, but where it kind of got weird for me is like Pilly is loved, right? Mecha's loved because of the moment. I don't know if he's loved the way Pilly's loved, and I think that's the only thing that could have taken him over the top at that moment. Now, peeling the curtains back, I do think he'll make the list the next time.
I plead the fifth.
Really?
Huh? I'm not saying I
Yeah.
disagree. I just
No, I know. I'm saying so you actually so do you feel that's one that we missed the first time?
no, not that we missed. All right, I'll be. You said let's be transparent.
Yeah, yeah. You
I hate
forgot?
you. Um, So after reading all the comics and stuff, Mecha Team Leader being on the first Fortnite cover. All right, let me emphasize this. I don't care about the Fortnite skin Mecha Team Leader.
Right. That's
The
what I
skin
was
in
yeah.
game means absolutely nothing, in my opinion.
Hmm.
This is all comic related, and the actual robot that defeated the monster during Chapter One.
Yeah.
That's what's important, in my opinion, not the character in game.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't care about the card at first because it's the character in game. But if you step back and just like look at it as the actual mech,
Yeah.
that's got me thinking, and I kind of like that. So like when I'm looking at my stuff, I'll like you guys know, I've been collecting the pages, and so
Yeah.
like I have this page here. Where's my
Yeah, the
phone?
mecha team. There you go. Here, hold on, where's that? There you go. Yeah.
So I am a fan.
So
I think the mecha team leader is gonna be a big staple
mhm.
for the comics for the 7.
Yeah.
That's why he was on the cover up
Hold on, bro.
there for the Nexus War.
Yeah.
So
So okay, so
so
even
I
when
agree. I don't know if the card belongs here.
mhm.
The mech, but in my opinion, the mech team leader is super important.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about starting to collect a whole bunch of mecha team leader stuff,
Yeah.
and you just threw me under the bus. You threw me under
So
the bus.
but hold on, hold on.
Yeah.
And now when it comes to this, the reason why I'm still on the fence is the reason why is because like okay, if when we made this list, we were making it based off of what will draw people in the future. What is the possible
I would say like what has the most potential
yeah,
based off the information that we have.
right. And although people don't like some of the skins, like Kyrie brought up, like Series 3 being in there, if we were to look at it as in if you went to which we did, if you went to a now this is just talking about one side, and that's what
Hmm.
we were trying to get at. If you looked at what people will want based off of The card collecting, that may be different because that will go into pop reports and all of that. But if we went off potential off the game, which this list was made off of, then the thing is that I don't know if Mecha Team Leader will be one that is chosen over a Chaos Agent Series 3, over a Galaxia Series 3, because those are that popular in game as in usage. And we were heavy on usage. I'm not backing down from that because I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I tried to be civil about it, but usage is so important, and it's I will never back down from that. Do I think that moments like JL brought up, the fact that the reason why we have a frozen fish stick, the reason why we have a frozen red knight, uh, uh, what is the snowdrift, is because of Ice King. So those are things that we did, like we said, we missed on Ice King for sure.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sold on Mecha Team Leader cracking that, but it is a possibility.
Yeah. Like I said, I like the mech. I don't care too much for the skin. It's like one of the characters, like the in-game usage doesn't matter. Kind of
Yeah,
like Ice King.
right,
Actually, I think the mech is more important to the story than the Ice King.
right, right.
Actually, I mean, the mech is playing such a huge role
Mm-hmm.
in the comics and the story of the Seven, like a
And
lot more than I thought it was going to.
okay, but this is what makes it hard, and this is why we were so light on the storyline. We said this. The reason why we're so light on the storyline, because you may be right, but then you may be completely wrong. And
Hmm.
what you know what I,
Yeah,
because like you said, that was the end of Ice King's story. But
but we don't know
we
that.
don't know that.
Yeah.
Like, and it's that's what makes it hard. Like,
Also,
yeah,
saying Donald Mustard says, and I have the article. I should
yeah,
post it in the forum. I should. I'm gonna post that in the forum. The whole article about Donald Mustard. He said that there is no main character,
right.
and we keep talking about the Seven as if they're the main characters. But truth be told, they can die out
Yeah.
because they're not the main characters. He said
Mm-hmm.
the main character is the 0 point.
Yeah. And I've said this on here before. I think of the seven like the Fantastic Four.
Hmm.
Um and that's, I mean, the Fantastic Four is big. Like, the thing is though, like Dylan said, they can be pushed to the middle, they can be pushed to the back, they could be pushed a couple different places, especially because if you looked at based off the community, when it comes to the lore fans, they're kind of tired of the seven. And what I mean by that, they either want them to do something big or move
Yeah.
out the way. And,
Yep.
and that's kind of where they are now. It's like, if y'all don't write it where the seven actually makes a major move where they show us that they're heroes, then move on to the next. And I think that's because people are ready for Midas, they're ready for Chaos Agent. That's what they're ready for. And so that's an interesting point to give.
I mean, I'm just excited. So, like, everybody, we're all a little bit like, hey, what are they going to do with the cards?
Yeah,
But there's so much that we can collect right now, so much
yeah,
we can look into, and so much other stuff like the comics and stuff.
yeah.
Like, it's got me super excited. We have nothing to worry about, in my opinion.
Uh,
How long did I take to get that? I've had that one for a while. Um, so I honestly can't remember
yeah, it's been over 3 months, right?
that I've had that the pencils
Yeah,
one. Yeah, I've had that one for a while. Um,
yes,
but I did reach out to them because it's like not signed or anything. I don't have any like certificate of authentication or anything.
yeah,
Um, so I did reach out to them to get that, and they haven't replied. So
yeah.
um,
Uh,
and show you the
name
other one I have too.
oh name three quick uh sleeper cards in series two. Three quick ones. Okay.
Three.
Dang. Hold on, I gotta think of the list.
I
Okay.
don't even. I don't even. I don't even. Well, wait. What's a sleeper? Because just go look at the top 50 cards. Those are all sleepers.
Yeah, because
Echo.
Tiger.
I bought.
Okay.
I bought no sleeper because I bought Echo.
Mm-hmm.
It like I don't know 3 weeks ago
Mm-hmm.
for $40. I'm not an Echo fan.
Yeah.
It was up there for 40 some dollars. I was
Yeah.
like, all right, easy Echo.
So,
You know what I mean?
so I'm gonna go Echo. I agree with it. I'm definitely going Tigress. Yeah. Listen, y'all. Okay.
But is she
Yeah.
under the radar? There's one on eBay for 225.
Yeah, she's under radar because that's one person that just asked Black Ash what he got them for. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, that's so it's just the fact that we know who is just cleaning them up. But the thing is, because I've been trying to get some, but the thing is with Tigress, yeah, know I'm a big competitive fan. I
That's
have
that's
watched.
like 100% competitive.
Yeah, I've watched the past 3 weeks. I don't know if y'all have been watching this. If y'all took a split second and watched one game, like the skins are there, and I think when it comes to competitive, the best way to look at it, I don't know how many people do this, but you have to look at it as the sneakers in basketball.
Hmm.
So when it came to the Jordan era of sneakers, like the original Jordan era, everybody had to have it. They had to have the Jordans. They had to have that Jumpman. This is That's how the kids and that's how the community reacts to these skins when a competitive player, when a pro or when a content creator wears these skins, this is what happens. And like I'll just give y'all one. Booga wore Siren
Hmm.
and Peterbot wore Tigress for their first 4 games, and they completely snapped in those games. And I just look at those because Booga is literally Jordan when it comes to Fortnite competitive. He has the numbers, he has the rings, quote, trophy, but you get the point. I think yeah, it's a lot of different ways you can look at it. We just talked about the storyline, but competitive, I'm telling you, it happens this weekend as well. Just take a second and watch it. I know it may be confusing to some, and some people don't like builds, they like zero builds, but I'm telling you, it's absolutely amazing, y'all.
So I guess we need one more, and I'm gonna say another one that I graded was Haze.
Yeah,
Now the reason why I'm big on Haze is because Haze is heavily used,
yeah.
but the skin that was based off Haze,
Whew.
Surf Witch,
Surf Witch
is
through the
basic.
roof.
It's Haze, but a different style of Haze.
Uh-huh.
Okay, it's like the summer style of Haze, right?
Hmm.
And she is almost up there with Aura.
Yeah.
She's number 2 in all-time usage, and she's right behind Aura.
So yeah, I'm not lying. I really watched this like NBA stats like I used to do back in 2003 when I was a young kid being an NBA fan.
Hmm.
Yeah, Surf Witch is like if you look, Dylan, can we pull it up, please? Can we just go to it?
You want to go
Just
to?
Fortnite.gg's.
All right.
Just and the reason why I want to go to this is you can see progression of skins and so let's just look at this, right? This is this season. Go to season the one we're on right here.
Yeah. So you want to go to
Yeah.
this one?
Yep. Stay right here. So this is the lineup, and you have two superhero skins in the top 5. You have Focus. Now, if you click on Surf Witch real quick, right? Yep, right there. Do you see that chart, bro? So her moment is just starting. Like it's just starting. She went from 167 to 30 to 4, and then she's been at the top for the past couple seasons. When you go to Aura was number 1 almost 8 seasons over the past year, 2 years, three
Hmm.
years. And then you can also see drop-offs. You can see a lot of these different things. Surf, which is a bot skin for far from that. But yeah,
I don't think Surfridge is a bot skin.
nah.
But then all skins are bot skins when I play. I'm just saying.
But this is but to Dill's point though, Surf, which is that popular that she's like Aura, where sweats and bots wear her.
Yeah.
So it is a thing. Oh yeah, I forgot. We got in a good conversation.
So I'm gonna keep going while you
Yeah,
answer him.
yeah.
So let's look at Aura. So this is Aura. Like the thing with Aura,
Mm-hmm.
she hits that number 1 spot.
Yeah,
Like that's like consistent as crazy. My question with Surf Witch, and I don't know the answer
yeah.
because she's gone up and she stayed at number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Will she eventually start dipping? I
I
don't know. I think she's gonna stay here, but
Yeah.
like
Well,
that's consistent as hell right there.
so
But she's never number 1.
Richard, I'm about to add you in a second. I just have to get to this one point. So Dylan, like if you go expand it out a little bit,
Ooh.
yeah, yeah, pretty
See, like,
crazy.
cause can will
Heck,
Surf Witch be a superhero skin?
I don't know. Backlash is through the I mean, like so pretty much we have what? We have a week left of season 1. So this is for this specific season, right? Pretty much 3 skins possibly will hit a million this season, more than likely. It's updated about 3 times a day. If you go to see all Dylan real quick.
This
If
is
you
still
go,
for this season.
yeah, this is still for this season. So you see this top 10 and even the top 12, top 15.
Yo, look at that
This is
come up for Tigers,
bro.
guys.
That's crazy.
Tigers was
4088.
dormant for so long,
My goodness,
and
bro.
she
Come
got
on.
discovered like from a scout or
This
something,
is
and
sports stats right here, bro. This is
yo,
sports stats.
like she must have been like playing in like the weeds. No one knew about her. That's crazy.
But that's the
But
power
no,
of competitive.
this is the craziest chart.
Yeah.
747
Yeah.
to 5 seasons in the top 30.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Echo
Echo.
Echo's doing pretty crazy
Yep.
too. Wow. I
And
didn't
this
know
is
Echo was that
yeah.
low. So that's why I think that's another
So
sleeper skin.
y'all want one real quick? Me and Dylan brought this up. That skin number 15 right there is gonna be a problem.
This
Core,
one,
bro. Look at that, bro.
like I don't understand. Like she's coming back. Kind
They
of
s-
like
it was the I forgot his name. He started wearing her, bro, and it took. I'm trying to tell y'all. I know y'all don't believe me sometimes, but when a pro or a content creator, it has a major effect. It has a ripple effect.
mhm.
This is real. So, dang, it was one I wanted to talk about real quick.
See, this is like Kuno. Like buying Kuno
Yeah,
at $25 a card.
yeah.
People are sleeping on Kuno. This is just this skin.
So
Like
people were go to Elite Agent real quick. She should be top 50 or close
got,
to it.
got Gold Trooper.
Okay,
Top 55. Now
so
see,
watch.
this is freaking insane. A battle pass skin
Yes.
from season 3
So talk about that real
5
quick. I'm gonna
years
add Richard.
ago. So
Yeah.
5 years ago, Elite Agent came out in the battle pass. That's 5 years worth of players who never
Yep.
had the chance to buy her.
Yep.
5 years, and she's still in the top 55 of the season. This going down is because no one's getting her, and she's
Yeah.
still in the top. Like this chart doesn't look great if you take away the numbers, but like she hasn't dropped below 55. This is insane. And this is just because people do not have her. So
So
that's insane.
so Dylan, if even if you go to this, right? So just go to Drift real quick, right? Because I think people felt that we just only focused on usage. Just type his name in. So watch this though. Now click on his actual profile picture. This is where Drift sets the chart. 23,000 on the wish list, almost
23,000 fire.
23,000 fire. Now, somebody brought up, they said that we didn't use the crap part of the list. It's funny because me and Dylan had a whole debate over this months ago, right? And here's the thing. It doesn't matter if you add the crap emoji in there because look at the flames compared to the crap emoji. So people like to use Dynamo. It's nothing you can debate with Dynamo. Like that's equivalent to somebody saying that Kobe wasn't popular because so many people hated him. You can hate him
Same
all
thing
he
with
wants.
LeBron.
It's the same thing with LeBron. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean that he's not going to get the jersey sales. It doesn't mean he's not going to have his moment. There may be more likable people like a Steph Curry, but it doesn't take away from the fact that his massive fans outweighs the hate, and that's just kind of what this comes down to.
I have to look at this. Like Dynamo has more crats than
Yep.
fire.
Yeah. So JT, this is a good point. You said that this is why I can't invest heavy in sweat skins. There's no rational
So
see
that's
here.
it's not
Yeah,
about
go ahead,
sweat
Dylan.
skin. It's not
Yeah,
about sweat skins, right?
yeah,
I don't care. It's about usage. So as
yeah,
someone who plays the game so much, I don't care if a skin is a sweat skin, right?
yeah.
It's about which skins do I like to use. If I was a trash player but I used aura all the time, I would still want aura. So
Mm-hmm.
like you looking at the usage, you're getting a good idea of how many people really love to play with the skin, regardless if they're good or not, right?
Yeah.
So like for instance, let me try to find one. I'm trying to see. There's Hayes, number 67.
So okay. So can you go to
This one's being the most played right now, but
yeah. I'm trying to figure out. I had one that I let's see.
I'm gonna switch it to all time.
Yeah. Okay, Dylan, go scroll down to the 300s real quick. Just go down to the 300s.
There's so many freaking skins. This is ridiculous. Tell me there's any IP that has stuff like this. This is crazy.
Yeah, JT, yeah, they're all on the top. Okay, so watch this. So like when you get here, this is this is 100K usage in the 300s. If you go down to like the 500s to the 600s, they have like they start to get to the 50 and the 30Ks, right? That's There's skins that's in the top 200 that's used that much in one season. And that's why Dylan, like, usage rate. So if you're hitting, there's only 30, I believe there's only 34 to 35 skins that has broken a million. Getting a million usage, it doesn't matter what happened. It's going to take so long for them to come out of relevance. But even hitting a million usage with 1,500 skins and only more coming in is just undeniable.
Yeah, you just have to go with like what do people want to be nostalgic for? The
Yeah.
skins that they use. So
Hmm.
like this 120,000. So like this is all time, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Excluding chapter 1, of course, right? Because they don't have
Hmm.
chapter 1 data, right? So that's 120,000, right?
Yeah.
And then let's go back up and we're gonna do just this season.
Yeah.
800,000 this season. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's like this one got 200,000 this season.
Like, so I'll give y'all, can you go
All,
to this
all
one?
Bull Trooper got 134 this season.
And she's never been out the top 50, I believe. And this is so another thing is, like, if you I think you'll find Fish Stick soon. Fish Stick is, I think he's top one. He's like in the 100. Yeah.
So
So right
38,000.
there. So this is this season, and he's had, look at the drop off that he's had.
And we
But
noticed this. Like
yeah,
we
yeah.
we physically noticed this that when
Hmm.
chapter 3 came, we've even said this. We said when chapter 3 started, we haven't seen fish sticks.
Yep.
Like that's how we know like how close we are to like how much of a hand we have on the pulse, right?
Yeah.
It's because like when we play and we notice this, it's like yeah,
Yep.
we haven't seen him and you can literally feel it,
Yep.
right? Now when Thunder Fish Sticks comes back, that's gonna change
That's
things.
gonna
Watch.
Yeah. That's gonna boost it up for sure.
You want to know where Oblivion is ranked? Let me look here. All time or this season? I guess I can do both. Oblivion, this season has been used 3,000 times. Man, that's actually kind of fire looking. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
No, Oblivion looks dope. So she's actually surging up too. That's the crazy thing. I mean, jumping that many spaces is pretty crazy.
You just remember
Like,
we have over 1,000 skins now, right?
yeah. So, like, no lie, like
Hey,
being in the top,
nobody liked this skin when it
like
came
being
out.
in a top 300 of 1,500 is pretty insane, to be honest. It really is. Dylan, can you send that? For some reason, not popping up. Can you send a link to Richard real quick?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah. So even that, like, I'm telling y'all, like, this is one of those things that I understand, that, like, hesitation when it comes to usage sometimes. But I if y'all just use it and just look at because it shows you how the game is moving. And it would have been different. I think it would have been different if it was only all time. But the fact that it's seasonal, each season is updated each day. It's updated 2 to 3 times a day. Some days is once. The fact that we have this, it changes everything. And collector wise, it doesn't matter to me. Like, I know what I'm going to collect, but for people that is on the investment side heavy, I genuinely believe that this gives you a lot of information that we didn't have before, even on the like side and all of that type of stuff. Because if we go to the rankings, also, we don't have to, because we have it, we can click on the profile picture. But wish list and the fire emoji, which is a like, it shows you all the information you need to know, like the fact that Pilly, the fact that Drift, Midas, all of them is upwards of 20,000, or is at 14,000, and she's a hated skin with usage. Those is things that you just can look at, and you can take it, for what you may.
Fish Thor or Fish Sticks?
How much do you all think people that play the game a lot influence usage rate? A whole lot. That's the point. Like, so what if you
All
look
right,
at
so
yeah, go ahead, Dylan.
let me jump in here for this. It's when you're thinking about collectibles, in my point of view, I
Mm-hmm.
try to think of me like who the hell is a diehard fan who's going to spend money on
Mm-hmm.
collectibles?
Mm-hmm.
People who play the damn thing a lot. Like Fortnite's your
Mm-hmm.
life. right?
Yep.
Fortnite's my life. If you look, I buy too much Fortnite crap because I play the game nonstop, right? So it's gonna be more about like you want to know about the people who play all the time. You don't want a casual.
Yeah.
You don't want to know about casuals. They're not gonna be like inclined to spend a whole bunch of money and like collect a specific skin if
Yeah.
they played this plus Call of Duty plus Mario Kart plus Smash Brothers and everything
Hmm.
else. You want the diehard fans who live and breathe this game, which are
Yep.
gonna be the sweats. It's gonna be the people who built their skill level up so high that this is all they did for 5 years.
Yeah.
Like while everyone's in COVID buying sports cards, they're playing Fortnite.
Hmm.
That's going to be the diehard fans. And this is all opinion. This is not investment advice, guys.
Yeah.
That's just how I see it. But then again, I am that person. I'm the
Yeah.
person who played way too much and got too good at the game that I got obsessive, right?
No, and so Kari, so this is where the demographic isn't missed. The demographic isn't missed on the rankings and the likes. And that's what I think people just felt we left that out. We didn't. It's just that truthfully, us at High Ground, we feel usage showed a lot more because when it comes to like actual like rankings, like when it comes to like the Pillies, it's top heavy.
Hmm.
It's like you have
And
Meowscles, you have Renegade
also,
Raider,
this
those are
doesn't
yeah,
this doesn't include creative.
yeah, yeah.
So if you guys want to go down that battle, you want to take that fight. Most like me, like most good players and people who play tournaments live in creative.
Hmm.
I don't play pubs except for arenas occasionally.
And arenas is factored into this, by the way.
Yeah, but
But
arenas is factored into it. But
but
I play creative
and
90% of the time. And
and now late game isn't factored in. Late game has a major like some people are
yeah,
just playing late game right now.
and
Um,
all the players I know that aren't very good play pubs. They don't like to play creative with us because they don't like to lose as much.
but so I want to give context to that as well, Dylan, because I think that's where we kind of left it in the top 50 video. So when it comes to, when we're talking about usage, but on the other side of it, when it comes to the ones that's popular, they're popular either way. And what I mean by that is you have the casual gamers. Matter of fact, can you go to the rankings real quick?
Yeah, I'll go to the ring real quick.
Yeah.
Card and like I'm not saying they don't have an impact.
Yeah.
They're gonna have their favorite skins also.
Yeah.
There's just more diehard for there's more it's not going to change the fact that people who play the game a crap ton are the
Hmm.
ones that are going to have the impact,
Yeah.
whether they're sweats or not. And
Hmm.
that's going to level out the playing time. Whether you're a sweat or not, you're going to play the same amount.
Hmm.
Like you can't play. Actually, if you're a sweat, you probably die a shit ton less.
Yeah.
So does that mean that your skin gets counted less than the others? I don't know. But like if
But
you're bad at the game and you play a lot, that's going to be
but
more
okay,
games.
I'll give another one. I'll give another one. It's funny because
Where did you want me to
it's
go real quick? You want me to go to the
go
top?
to rankings in Fortnite.gg. So another thing, Kari, because I know you're a sports fan, it's equivalent to like, okay, so if let's just go with NBA TNT, right? When when Charles, Shaq, Ernie, and who am I forgetting? I feel bad because I know it's gonna be Kenny, right? When they're there, th- that stance is technically for casual fans. It's to bring casual fans in, it's to convince casual fans to watch it. If you look at how they market this, right? Because realistically, the takes that Kenny, Shaq, and them give when it comes to a seasoned basketball fan, it really means nothing to them. Like, like when like it's funny because this is going around now when Shaq says stuff like, I don't watch anybody that's not a top 10 player, or he
Mhm.
says things like that. Because he's talking to a casual fan, like he's talking to casual fans that look at like these rankings. But if you get into the actual casual fan, more than not is not going to collect a basketball card. It's going to be kind of diehard fans, and maybe they become more equipped by falling in love with sports cards, and then they become diehard fans. But there's a give and take there. Like popularity kind of outweighs sometimes, and then what you see on the court, what you see consistently, is a whole nother conversation. So the reason why I want to bring up popularity, you was just on it, Dylan.
I didn't know which one you wanted. There's best. So
This
if
one
you go
right
into
here.
popularity, there's
Oh
best
no,
cosmetics
best
and
cosmetics.
you want best cosmetics. Okay.
Yeah. So when you look at this, right?
This
And
is
yeah. So when you look at this, somebody tried to bring up let's once again, you see how Pilly is approaching 31K. 28K. This is all the factors that we use. This is how Pilly got to the top 5. This is how Midas, a Series 3 card, made it in there because of his storyline, his usage, but more than anything, he's extremely popular. This is where the popularity contest comes in at. You have Renegade with 60K. You have Black Knight with 27.
Oh, is this the thing that the person posted where Aura was in
Right, which
376?
makes it makes
So I was about to say
yeah,
because this guy's at number 1,
yeah, because
and that I can guarantee you that's not going to stick.
in
But he's
JT,
brand new. He's brand new. So this is an average of all these, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
JT, I honestly, I'll genuinely say this. Go with that. And I'll go with that because the thing is, I think what Dill said earlier is something that people forget. Usage rate for a skin to be in the millions, it can't only be sweat skins. They have to fit casual and sweat. You're not getting a million usage rate just off of sweat skins. And that's what
Yeah,
me and
Aura's
Dylan was
not
trying to,
paid by just sweat.
yeah, like that's what me and Dylan is trying to get across. Like Aura is a sweat skin, but she's not only used by sweat skins. Like that's just something that just won't happen.
JL said, "Y'all pretend y'all girls be a ruin or Ice King." I love it. I love it.
Nah, this is listen.
No, I
So
mean every video game. I'm not gonna lie. Like every video game, I do be picking the chick. I don't know why. It's what I do.
nah, this is the thing. Like this is a different game. It's a different culture. And nah, like
I mean,
I would probably be an 8 ball.
everyone's gonna have different strategies, right? Like if you don't want to collect
Yeah,
the sweaty players, I mean, facts. Like I'm not trying to convince you guys. It was just like how we approach it.
yeah,
So like, I mean, everyone who's here is like dedicated collectors, right? Like we all have our own strategies, and it'd
yeah.
be interesting to like I do things wrong. Like Ice King has turned out way better than I thought he would,
Mm-hmm.
but he's still a lot cheaper than he still like he was like I think I sold him for a crap amount of money, like so much money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like he wasn't supposed to be that high at the time still. So I mean, I think we've been pretty accurate for the most part.
So
I think this ranking is kind of
I was no, I was
misleading.
well, I was I don't Dylan, I don't even think this is misleading. I think you can only look at something though. Like I think you can look at the likes and you can look at you can do an average of the dislikes and all of that. But the truth is we could just ignore the usage rate. We can just ignore it. It
Yeah,
won't change anything though. It's not going to change what skins are extremely popular and extremely used. Is
yeah.
it's just going to continue to happen if you
The
go back.
Owlskulls. Oof, that's gonna be a crazy
Yeah,
card.
but if you go all the way back to if you go all the way back on my Instagram page, I posted it. This is before this usage rate came out or anything. I posted, I believe it was Dynamo, it was Nogops, it was Aura, and I can't remember the other skin that was in there, but those skins I knew was that. And it was
Ooh,
based off of
what's
what I seen in game, and it was even more popular than I thought once the data came out.
dang? They've got Dynamo at 1200.
Exactly. So look it. And so this is the skin that the person tried to use. Dynamo is disliked. It doesn't take away the fact that she's used. It just doesn't.
What about what's Backlash? 448 for Backlash. So I told you guys I'm not a huge superhero fan, but I asked some kids I was playing with, like, if you could get like a card, like which one did you get? They said the
Yeah.
superheroes
Yeah. So
without knowing anything about the cards
JT,
themselves.
I think one thing that I'm trying to I don't know if I'm explaining it right is that when we say a sweaty skin, like a true sweaty skin or a hush, those skins aren't just worn by sweats. It is literally a popular skin, and I think that's what people aren't
There
giving
are
credit
some
to.
skins that
Yeah,
are only worn by
Tigress,
sweats.
Tigress.
Tigress is only worn by sweats for the most
Where
part.
yeah,
Aura is not. She used to be when she first came out. She used to be, but then she went past that, and everyone wears her now. So you're not that scared of an Aura
yeah,
anymore.
yeah,
But I get what your point. Yeah, diversity is good. Especially when you're approaching it like that.
yeah. Like the
I
investment
was
side.
wondering how that person got Aura at 360.
Oh yeah, it was this.
It
But
was, yeah.
let's bring Richard on real quick. We're gonna bring Richard on. He has his PSA reveal. He has a Moisty Merman. Do anybody have a guess of what grade he received on it?
So
What's up? What's
Richard,
up?
so guess
What's
y'all
up?
try to guess what he got.
All right, so I'll wait a little bit to see what people say.
Well, you can start opening.
Yeah,
It's a little delayed, so by the time you get
Yeah.
through it, they're gonna be throwing up some answers.
I kind of kept it in the original package. And I pulled
3. Yeah.
They said 3. A PSA 3. I hope not.
PSA 7, PSA 6.
Dang, I'm giving him a PSA 10.
I'll
Somebody.
give an 8. I'll give an 8.
Instead of so Dylan's buying. I ain't buying a Merman 3.
Covered.
Oh,
Hold
wait,
on.
let's
Hold on. Hold on.
let's give him
Yep,
a
you got it.
solo layout.
All right.
Let's see the back real quick. Okay, I see that right corner.
I mean, it looks pretty decent from here.
I'm gonna go at 8.
I'm gonna go at 9.
They got a 7.
Oh, we both went too high.
Oh man, Kyrie called it.
Well, how do you feel about the 7? How do you feel about the 7, Richard?
Not mad about it.
USA print crystal shard now because I got the Wukong 3 and the Ruckus 6. So I'll take it. I'm not mad about it at all. Nice
so as a collector in a PC, that's your PC card. Are you good with that? As in, are you staying there, or are you gonna attempt to get a higher grade? As in, like, when it pops up on the market, like if a PSA 9 pops up, are you gonna be aggressive with that, or are you comfortable with just the PSA 7?
I'm pretty comfortable with the 7, but like if I have an opportunity to get an 8 or a 9, I'd definitely go for it.
Yeah.
Range unless I do a big trade deal, but I'm pretty 7.
Sweet. That's dope, man. I think it shows what I have. I think I have way more 7s than I thought I would have at this point. Honestly, I think I have 3 7s now. I don't know how that happened, but it wasn't.
I have any.
It wasn't from me grading though. It was kind of throw-ins from trades. But
I've got that
like
one
7.
reloaded. I think reloaded is my only lower ones. All my like non-reloaded stuff is higher.
I have 2 USA 7s. I actually only have a 1 Italy 7 that was graded by me. I missed the indentation on there, but that's a 6, right?
Yeah, it's a PSA 6.
Daniel's asking if you pulled it. Did you pull it?
No, I've never opened anything Series 1 USA.
Wow. Yeah.
Not even fat packs or no shards?
Nothing.
Series 1 USA.
Wow.
I've opened Italy gravity feed packs, but that's it.
You should probably get like a gravity,
I mean, the fat packs is the way to go. I remember ripping the fat packs for Series 1. Like,
it's hard to get
fat
packs now.
It is hard to get fat packs now.
Yeah.
I used to buy them at 5 and below.
Yeah, that was an error right there. Yo, Richard, we appreciate you coming on, man. That was a great pull. If y'all didn't know, Richard started his YouTube page. We'll link it or something down below. Matter of fact, Richard, if you put it in the comment section once you get off, that'll be perfect.
Yeah,
so they can follow you. Right. We appreciate you coming on, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, have a good one.
I mean, that's dope. It's his PC card,
Yeah.
Like, that's like me. Yeah. Like, if that's part of the, I don't see that many of those on eBay.
Yeah.
So, like, if my card was like, you never saw, like, I said a Gold Trooper, I don't care what grade. Yeah. If I got a PSA 7 Gold Trooper, I'm fine. It's going to look nice. PSA 7s look nice.
Yeah.
To the eye, you know what I mean? So,
yeah. So that was, JT said, if it's not a 10, then it's a waste of my time. But Dylan, that's why I brought that up though. When I brought up the Chaos Agent, because a lot of, on the investor side, a lot of people are like that.
No, most of the market is like, I mean, most of the big guys in the game are like PSA 10 or nothing.
Yeah.
That's why you can demand crazy prices for the PSA 10. Actually, I think a couple of years ago, like it was like a percentage more.
Yeah.
And lately, 10s are like Xing more. Like you said, 3x, 4x, 5x.
Yeah.
Like I think the market has changed the way they see 10s.
Yeah.
Right? Because of how much value these cards are getting.
Yeah.
It's not like a small, like a 20-30% up. It's 3x, right? So they only want 10s and they're willing to pay for that.
So and Dylan, you're so right. And like Kyrie said, like he's like that too. I think that's good for the market though. Like I see nothing wrong with that. We know tons of people that's like that.
Here's my question for you.
Yeah.
Is that an investor mindset? That's right. Is that more of an investor mindset than a collector's mindset?
That's weird. That's a hard question. Yeah, I'll say for the most part, but there are collectors that want the best of their cards.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But he said he's only interested in a 10.
That's investor in.
That's right. Because like I know for me,
in my opinion,
I like any goal that I'm able to afford is like what I'm gonna get. I'm not gonna wait for just a 10.
So I guess this actually brings a great moment. So let's peel back. Let's go back real quick, right? In that case, JT, I feel okay. I don't want to. Okay, bro, this is so hard, bro. This is hard because JT said something very interesting, and I know Kari is on this side too. And these are two great people in the hobby. If you if you were to look at usage rate on the investor end, bro,
He
it
brought Eustace
I
usage rate.
can't because am I tripping though? Am I losing it? Like it makes so much sense to me. I might be tripping. I'm
I
tripping.
mean, I feel
Like
this. Here, let's just say
yeah,
I feel this. Like Kari said that it's more of his investor mind. But as a collector, you don't want it to be worthless either. I 100% like I
I agree
want
with that.
tens. I'm
Yeah,
not saying I want tens. That's why I
yeah,
traded for the
yeah,
hush.
yeah,
That's why I traded for the hush. The hush 10. I already have
yeah,
some nines, but that's why I
yeah,
traded for the hush because I want the best grade. And you want it like I want auras and tens because I
yeah,
want the value. I think they're hugely valuable,
yeah,
right? Um, like I'm not just spitting that. Like I think those are gonna be worth a lot of money, right?
yeah,
And as a collector, that makes you feel good about your collection.
yeah.
So I was just
I agree
saying
with that.
only tens. I think
Yeah.
that's investor mindset only,
Mm-hmm.
um, or
Uh,
mainly.
mainly, yeah.
Mainly because like if you don't want like nines in your collection, like if you love a skin, you'd be happy with a nine.
Well, okay, hold on. I agree with you, but I'll add caveat to that, like, because like you could be. So I
But
guess
like
it
not
is
happy. So like for me, like if I'm like if you're an investor and you're only for tens, you're not gonna save a nine to your watch list. Collecting
right.
me is any aura is
Any, oh
in
yeah,
my
yeah,
watch
yeah,
list,
yeah.
right? I don't care what the grade is. I'm watching it, you know?
But and I guess okay, so that's actually a great point you brought up, Dylan, because I think it's three sides to that. So there's you that a lot of people collect the way you do, like bulking your PC cards, right?
Yep.
And then there's there's the side of instead of for bulking the PC cards, I'm only going to get the best of the best, right? So that's still a collector. It's just a certain type of collector. And then there's, collectors like me, like, okay, because I do like so many skins, I kind of want to get one card in the best grade I can. But like I said in the beginning of the show, I have kind of changed my tune to that. I do
Mm-hmm.
want, because I watched a lot of collectors videos this weekend that's vintage collectors. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, dang, okay, as much as I love Lux, am I okay with the opportunities that could possibly come up in the future? And because I have a 9, I'm not going to go for a 10, if it makes sense. And I think that was a ridiculous way to think.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to go for a 10 if that opportunity comes up because it's my favorite card. And if I can have it in the best, then I'm going to get it in the best. Pretty much what you just said. So I do think that some collectors do focus on a PSA 10 and can be true pure collectors and probably not think of investing at all. It's the beauty of the card, and then there is the heavy investing side.
Yeah, because like I don't care as someone who collects who likes the skin, I want as many as I can get. That's why
Yeah,
y'all saw how many Kunas I sent
yeah,
in, how many focuses I sent in. But
but
like
it is
this
more
is a bit.
investor side.
Yeah, it is. But this is a
Yeah,
good point here for Fortnite cards specifically.
yeah,
Like if we were talking sports,
yeah.
I think I'd be more inclined to agree. Like I looked
You
for
have to get a
BGS
10. Yeah,
9.5s or
yeah.
PSA 10s when I was looking.
Hmm.
It's so much harder to sell nines and stuff. But for Fortnite cracked ice specifically, I only really collect cracked ice. So for those specifically, maybe that's why it doesn't matter too much because they're so rare,
Yeah.
right? And in my opinion, there aren't going to be very many tins on the market that anybody can afford,
Hmm.
cracked ice wise, in like the first 2 or 3 series.
Yeah.
Um, there's like already some that you can't find. Like there's some cards I want to buy for Series 3 that aren't listed.
Yeah.
So
Because
it's
I'm gonna
gonna
give
get there.
I'm gonna give my girl a pat on the back real quick because she definitely sold a PSA 9 of Lux sold for 200, which I was surprised by. I didn't think it was going to sell for that much. A
Hmm.
PSA 9 hollow, but because there's a lot of like a Omega sold for like 60, what was it, 50? It was a PSA 9 Omega hollow USA.
Hmm.
It sold for 50. A lot of them sold for under $100. I think one of the few that broke 100 was Red Knight.
I
And
will say that Lux gets a lot of love from the hobby.
yeah, I love it. I
Lux
enjoy
gets
this.
I mean, she gets a lot more love than I would have expected her to get.
Yeah, and what did surprise me though is me talking about usage in game so much. Yeah, I love this word by the way. I was surprised that Lux got that as well. So that made me change my tune because Dylan, obviously me and Dylan been doing this together for a while now. I was very back. I'm like, I'm not gonna give my opinion on it because it's so PC. But when I started seeing these things, I'm like, oh no, I'm changing. I don't care what nobody say. Like this is a great card. Like because it was evidence that I needed outside of the realm of me loving the skin. And I
Mm-hmm.
think that's what changes. But that's why I think that um these well-rounded things that we have, like the storyline, and then we have these data points right here, even if people don't like them, it's just information that we have that we can use whenever we want to.
All I gotta say is like for those who don't believe in the sweat skins, if you don't believe in Aura,
Hmm.
hit me up. Let's figure out a trade or something. I'll give you some storyline stuff for some auras, like
Yeah.
even some other sweaty skins. Like I believe heavily in that.
Hmm.
I think that usage rate, as you
Yeah.
keep putting it, is going to be huge.
Yeah.
But we've just hit 12 o'clock. Unless anyone has any last questions, let me see. He said, but they could only like the number 10. That's their lucky number.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it's a I think it's a great conversation, and I could go on about this a little bit more based off of so like when you look at
I
Marvel.
appreciate you, Daniel. I appreciate you. Yeah, hit me up.
So okay, I'll give y'all one. I bring this, I think that this is the third week I brought this up. When you look at Marvel PMGs, right?
Hmm.
They get grades of 6, 7, even, and then if you go on the sports realm, it goes even lower than that. You get 4s, 5s, and 6, right? At that time, if grading was a thing, people probably would have been like, okay, I'm only getting PSA 10s, and then come down the road and the PSA 6 is selling for what? Because it's not available. So like I think that's very interesting as well. Like although you are a PSA 10 collector, PSA 9s may not be a waste of your time because it just might add to that level that you can sell to down the road. But I get it.
Black ass, black ass. You tried to cut in, and you weren't here the
No,
whole. You're not here the whole show, black ass. And then
see,
he said, "Wants to get me
he
some
can hear
orders," and you
he
like,
can
"Don't hit
hear
him up."
or
God, man, you've already stolen enough from me, black ass. I swear. I agree. It probably has to do with the sports PTSD. I can agree
mm-hmm,
with that. Like, you need a 10, but like
yeah,
hard dice being so rare,
mm-hmm,
that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not as important.
mm-hmm.
I think it'll be closer, but I get it from the sports side. 100% get it from the sports side.
I think yeah, because I think like I know Kyrie knows about this. I know JT knows about this as well. Like I just keep bringing up PMGs because it's so similar, bro. Like the how hard it is to have a good grade on a PMG. It reminds me of Fortnite cards so much, and I think people are gonna look back and be like, okay, PSA 9s and PSAs may not have been what I wanted, but if
Hmm.
I can use these into, and I know JT is a big dog, so he's not gonna have to trade into anything.
Yeah,
But
it's
I guess that's
like
different
this
conversations
conversation.
as well.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
conversation is kind of more spaced towards the broad market and
yeah.
not just the big dogs. Like you
Because I
understand,
can't
like
do what y'all do. I'll tell you that right now.
if you've
So
got the capabilities to only go for the tens, I can't like of course, right? Like
listen,
if you have
mhm,
that capability, it makes sense. Like why go for nines if you can go for the
if you
tens?
can go to tens, yeah.
But if you can go for only tens, you might as well just go for some nines too.
Mhm. Yeah, like, and I think that the reason why I definitely wanted us to touch on that is because, to be honest, I wouldn't have the cards that I have in my collection if it wasn't for the nuance of, PSA 9 and raw. Like
Hmm.
I got my first crystal shard by selling 25 raw hollows. Like it was like, so it was like, and it was ones that I had doubles of, but it was at that time, if y'all remember 2 years ago, getting a crystal shard period was nuts. Like it was crazy. Like
It wasn't even us like it was like too expensive, but like there
you
was
couldn't
nothing on the.
find it. Like it was
There was a
crazy.
time you couldn't find any Italy shards too, like at all.
Yeah.
Like Gold Trooper Italy shards were like nowhere to be found. And like all we need is the hobby to get a little influx of people. And if Epic Games does take over the manufacturing for the cards and they make, I don't know, one post in the game,
Do you have to go?
no.
Okay. So, oh shoot, we have a giveaway, bro.
Well, we lost like half of our people. How
We're
many
gonna.
y'all? What we can still do a giveaway.
I don't want to.
We got 18 people in here. You want to save it?
Yeah. So we already announced it, but nobody said anything. So we probably should save it, right? Should we? What y'all think?
Well, we got 18 people in here. How
Yeah.
many people did we get here before?
So I
Were we
think we
like
was
the
up to
20s?
24.
We haven't lost that too many
Yeah.
people.
So
Maybe save half of it for next time.
yeah,
How much
yeah,
you
I'll
got to
do
give
that.
away?
So okay, y'all can pick which ones.
Black
we
Ash
got
is like run it up. He needs to build his collection.
we have a
Black Ash has
single
been trying to
liberty.
build his collection for a
Yeah,
while now, so he's
he
got
we
to
should
win
have
tonight.
we should have brought him up, bro, because he's changing how he's collecting.
Is
Yeah,
he?
yeah,
He didn't tell me.
he's changing how he's collecting. Well, so
Isaac said save it.
save it. Okay,
Wait, how
okay,
many real ones? Save it. What are we doing here?
yeah, we'll take a couple.
Let's see how many votes we get. Should we save it for next week? The giveaway.
Save it. Bet. Okay, we'll save it. We'll save it.
Black
I
Ash.
do
Black Ash is
want to
greedy.
bring.
He's over here like run it up.
I want to.
He's like the less people in here, the better. Let's run this.
So there's these. It's funny that this was, by the way, this was given by Andrew, and his name is Rice. What is it? 2437. I gotta remember his Instagram name. Because it's always hard to remember that. It's Rice 2437. I think. Yeah, 42 dyslexia.
Is that right?
4257. Yeah, yours is
sure?
right. Yours is right.
That one's right.
Maybe.
All right.
Let me see. Let me make sure.
We about to get somebody like some new followers or something. Like he's like, I
gotta
don't
make sure. Yeah, I was right. I got
All
you, bro. I was right. So this is who donated these cards. We appreciate you, bro. We're gonna give them away next week. The reason why is just we want to make sure that it gives you donated this to us, so we want to make sure it gets everything it's supposed to get.
Yeah, and people normally jump off at 12 because that's when we stop. So
yeah. So
you had other conversation.
Yeah, what's Black Ash collecting? It's actually not even about what he's collecting. He has simmered down. He is focusing heavy on certain cards, and I'll let him speak on which ones it is. I don't want to ruin nothing for him. But in sealed games. So he's in sealed games. So he's going sealed side, and he's cut back a lot, which is very interesting because he's made some big moves over the past couple weeks.
He has made some he has made some big moves. Him going back, so he's not going into sealed games. No, he's going back into sealed games.
My bad. Back into sealed games. Yeah.
You know, he might be going through. He's not changing. He's going back to his old ways. That's what it sounds
Kyrie,
like.
yeah, we got scrolling. Dylan just found that. I didn't even know that existed. We got scrolling text now. We're gonna have to use that next week for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be super useful while we're doing our
So I think I'm gonna save this for next week, bro.
I think I'll next week.
Yeah, I think I'll save that for next week because
you get excited. All right, well, we can finish it off with this. I would love to like have more conversations with you guys, but during the week. So if you guys join the discussion in the forum, and to start creating some posts and get some like ideas going. You literally talk anything that has to do with collecting, like debate skins, debate lasers versus cracked ice. We can talk about cracked ice beats lasers any day. We can have that conversation here.
We could talk about how that's a lie for Series 3. We can do that,
So we also have one of the cool topics that we have here in the forum is big sales.
Yeah.
So like this is a cool one where we can like post sales here.
Yeah.
And then like you can like it'll be a good like to look back. So you can put like in December 22nd, this sold for this, and we have timestamps. So in the future, we can see what have things sold for in the past. And it's going to be really cool to see in the future.
Yeah.
So if you guys are interested in signing up, it's pretty easy. You just go to register and just your name and you create a username, email. Once you get in,
that is true. Yeah.
I have these profile pictures you can use, but you have to make a post and create a topic. So it's all here. And then once you're in, you can actually message with the other people. So if you find people that you like,
great feature.
Yeah, so you can message within the website now. So if you want to talk to Shardnock, you can message him through here. Whether he replies, I don't know. So, but that's just a cool way for us all to talk and not being like Facebook group. It's mostly for selling. This is more for like communication and like creating like a trackable history of the Fortnite collecting hobby. So
yeah. Dylan, they want a giveaway, bro. We got to do a giveaway.
They want a giveaway?
Yeah, we're gonna do the giveaway.
Oh my gosh, man! Dang, no duck race? Oh man.
Okay, so here y'all have to pick the card. We'll have it.
Crazy, he changed his mind. He just wants the duck race. All right, if you want to be a part of it, you got to join the forum.
So we have. Do y'all want to do? We're gonna put these to the side. We're gonna do the Singularity Hollow PSA 9. I'm PSA 9. See me. SGC 9
Ooh, an
USA
SGC 9.
printed.
Can I enter?
No,
Oh.
and then we got Scuba Jonesy, which is actually a dope card. This purple looks amazing. Scuba Jonesy, cracked ice. Obviously, it's focused on me, so y'all won't be able to see it too well. But don't worry, these look amazing. I'm not
Is
gonna
this
lie.
one giveaway you're doing or two different ones?
This is two together. This is one. This is one.
Is it one
Unless y'all
package?
want two, y'all can pick this. Y'all run the duck race. It don't matter. Whatever y'all want to do.
Are we doing a duck race? Is that what we're
Yeah,
doing?
duck race. I'm not doing a question because I always mess up. So screw that.
I like it when he mess up though. Makes me
Bro,
feel
I messed up like 3 times in a row over the past 3. So screw it. Not doing it.
I mean, I can come up with a question. What do they want to do? They want to do.
They want duck race. You know they want duck race.
I know they want, but some people said they liked the questions last time. After I did the duck
Yeah.
race, they're like, "Oh, we like the questions."
They
They say that after they lose, though.
Before we go to the duck race, you want to tell Dustin how to join?
Yeah. So if you want to join the forum, you just go to FortniteCards.com. You can hit forum or join the discussion. You can register right here. It's completely free, guys. It's just so that you can have a username, you can message each other, and you can post. So you just go to register. If you try to click any of these things, it's going to take you to an account anyway.
Yeah.
To create an account here. So it's FortniteCards.com.
Yeah.
FortniteCards.com. We are not affiliated with Epic Games in any way. We do not provide investing advice.
You're right.
Insert disclaimers here.
There you go.
All right.
Yo, JT said, I just want to get the SGC out of my hands. Yeah, I like SGC. I just don't prefer it.
Hey, you guys are killing me. Y'all cannot tell me that this. Come on.
Yo,
that doesn't look beautiful.
Do y'all want the keychain given away this week or next week?
Oh, there's a keychain.
Yeah, the Pilly one.
Dang, you should give it away this week.
This week? All right, that's with it.
Man, the only reason they like to do the duck race is because they like to watch me try to type all these names in here.
No, Daniel said only the people that know all the answers, like the answer questions.
He says still getting sued. Too late for disclaimers. You know what I should do to make it easy is
What?
you have to be part of the forum, don't you think? Because then I can just look at all the names on there.
There you go.
And it's
Easy
easier
right
for
there.
me.
Just drag it.
You can just have all the names. That's all right. All right.
Sorry, so you don't know if he can rightfully win at SGC 9.
All right. Everyone who is here, all 21 people.
Yeah.
Please put your name in the chat if you want to be part of this duck race.
Let's go.
Please.
Appreciate you, Kaiser.
Thank you, Kaiser. Make some comments. I'd like to have a discussion with all you guys. Kaiser is going to be the number 1 on this list because he went and registered. My man. If you need any lawn care, reach out to Kaiser. Kaiser Lawn Care.
Yo, shout out to us going up to 21.
Yeah, they heard the word giveaway
is real, bro.
And they came back in. You know what I'm saying?
The community is real. We appreciate y'all. Mac, it's been a minute, bro. How you doing? Mac, what's new in the toy world? Yo, I'm glad you're in here. I want to know, Mac, do you think more of those masks are coming out? I don't know what the name of them are, but it's a drift one and a fade one. I definitely want one of them drift masks, but they sold out in like 5 minutes, bro. The drift mask.
You talking about like the toy ones? I've been looking at a lot of those toy ones.
Well, did you see they coming out with like, I don't know that maybe Mac can give us the official name, but they're actually coming out with masks now. Like there's like their package like a, yeah, I don't know the toy market. I can't explain this. I'm trying.
But it's the drift masks are also in Target.
Oh, they're okay. I'm definitely gonna look. I definitely want a drift mask, bro.
You don't want to be in it, JL? You don't want to be in the run?
Yo, Black, you should have brought one. I'm gonna get a drift mask, bro. I gotta get a drift mask.
Yeah, I'm about to see what it looks like.
It's dope. Like it seems like it's a good quality too.
Fortnite drift mask Target.
Richard, that's funny.
I think it lights up. Is this it? Oh, I'm not even.
No, it's a Mac. What's the official name? Oh yeah, that's one. It's that one, the Victory Royale one.
This one here?
Yeah. And it comes, I like the packaging for it too. Yeah, I'm gonna get that. I'm definitely getting that, bro. I'm gonna be
Dang,
an
that's-
official. I'm gonna be an official seal collector. Can you believe it?
Don't get mad at me, but this reminds me of the people who wear the Naruto headbands.
Would you think I'm gonna wear it?
No, it's pretty tight though. I'd see
Wait,
it
you
on a
thought I was
shelf.
wow? That's
I'm
you
gonna
see
have
what
it on my
you
shelf.
see what he
And
think
next
of me?
time I see Rob at
Yo,
the event, he's gonna be
yo,
wearing it.
Now I'm gonna wear it. He thought I was gonna wear it.
Rob's like, I gotta go to Target. Let me put my mask on.
Bro, with my hands behind my back.
Oh man, I'm dead.
The
Oh
fade
my
one is
God.
dope too. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna grab that.
All right, we've got only 6 people in this giveaway. Who are we? Forget? We got 19 people watching. Come on,
Black
now.
Ash, no auras.
Oh, did I write that out loud? Dang, my bad. Does anybody else want to be in this? Did anybody else sign in? Let me see if anybody.
Oh yeah.
We
Damn,
need.
this is fire though. The box is dope, bro. Yeah, I'm definitely
Are
getting it.
you gonna keep it sealed?
Yeah, I guess, right? I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't even think of this. Should I keep it? What am I doing with it?
I don't know. You're gonna wear it, right?
Yeah.
Anybody else? Anybody else? Oh, Daniel, let's go. What's up, Daniel? Again, now that Daniel's here, again, we have to shout out the donations, please, in the Facebook group, guys. To help that family. It's really important. So if you guys feel it in your heart to donate, please go to the Facebook group, hit up Daniel Roa in the Facebook group. There's lots of waffles. Is it waffles or waffles?
Waffles.
Waffles?
I think. Is it?
Or is it raffles?
Yo, Dylan, you know he tried to, Black Ash tried to get my aura off me, bro.
You have an aura?
Of course I have an aura.
Let me have it. Oh, I get to dress up as Oregon. He can dress up as Drift.
Oh, I'm with that. I'm cool.
No, wait a minute. That was a one-time thing.
You crazy if you think I'm dressing up as yo, you crazy.
You gotta dress up as Lux. Come on
Not
now.
happening. Never. No.
You have to dress up.
Not
All right,
happening, bro.
chat. Who wants him to dress up as Lux? Come on now.
I'll just give y'all I'll save y'all breath. It's nothing that y'all can say to get me to do that.
Yeah, you gotta dress up as Lux. I've got to see it. Come on.
Not
That was
happening,
horror.
bro.
Come
Never.
Come on now. Man, that was the most embarrassing thing. Right before we went live, when I was doing that, he was like, "Yo, I feel embarrassed for you." I was like, "Damn,
bro!" I started getting my face started turning. I started getting hot, bro. It's like I can't believe you're about to do this.
He said he was doing third-party embarrassment over here. I was like, "Dang,
Richard Maximilian, I could do that. I could go.
Isaac, are you in this? Are you in this giveaway, Isaac? Did I put you down here?
Richard, it's funny you said Maximilian. That's crazy.
You want to be in this giveaway, Isaac?
That's dope.
I make sure that Black Ash
Maximilian, he coming too. Yo,
with details and everything. I think we should do it.
What?
You already won before. You don't want to be in it. So is Black Ash, man. So is Black Ash. I'm telling you. If you don't want to be in it, I'll take you off. But if you do, I won't be mad at you.
Daniel, it's not happening, bro. That's dead. Yo.
All right, this is what I'm gonna do since we don't have that many people in it. I'm putting myself in here, and if I win, I'm going to buy something. I'm gonna buy one of those cases of stuff for Daniel Roa.
Oh, that's dope.
Penny sleeves, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna buy a $70 case of penny sleeves.
That's dope.
If I win, and if I win, then we'll do this giveaway next week.
Sweet.
All right, since I think that sounds fair. I never get to win.
Oh, at some point, if it's when does the because the raffles and everything is open until they're closed, right?
I'm not sure. I think if they don't, I'm pretty sure. Well, Daniel's here in the thing.
Yeah,
I
Daniel.
think they have a couple of days, and if they don't fill, I think they're gonna ask if people want their money back or if they're just gonna donate the money.
Okay. Cool.
So if I win, we're doing the giveaway next week.
I double that. Put that in there.
All right. So for Rob too, if Rob wins or I win, I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah.
So if Rob or I win, I'm buying.
No, we both doing that for sure. We may close them on Monday.
All right, let's do it.
Let's run it.
Come on. Minute. We always do a minute. I'm cool with that.
See, y'all put me in a race. I know I'm gonna win, so it is what it is.
Yo, why are you so close to me? Back up, dang.
Bro, and I'm the OG duck. Everybody love OGs.
You're PSA. You're number 10. You're PSA 10. Daniel Roar.
Oh, I think
You're not
Daniel,
Daniel.
definitely
You're in
gonna
front.
lose. He's gonna lose.
Daniel's
He
gonna
started off too
lose.
hot.
Look at me
You
or
see-
Rob.
Black Ash's Dracula, he with no auras, is a rat. Yo, I'm coming. You see, I'm warming up though. I'm warming
Yeah, I
up.
see it. No, I haven't gotten my
Yo,
legs
we
yet.
both are. Yeah.
I haven't got my legs under me yet. Watch, it's coming.
Oh, Daniel coming out of nowhere though. No lie. Dylan with the heat.
Come on. I should have done 28 seconds. Damn it.
Daniel cruising out of nowhere. Richard with the mohawk.
Daniel's
Richard,
got a nice steady pace.
Richard, if you win, you have to grow a mohawk, bro. I don't know about Diana Green, but that's your choice. Ninja.
Oh, I'm gonna win this, baby. Let's go.
No, you're not, bro.
No, come on. No, stop.
You know how this go.
Daniel, you come on. Come on, Ducky. All right, Daniel.
Oh,
it looks
Daniel,
like you,
what?
man.
Yo, let's go. Daniel, appreciate you, bro.
I'm gonna buy a case of penny sleeves.
Yo, penny sleeves be coming in clutch, but Dylan don't cut corners.
But yeah, I don't cut corners, you know what I mean? So I was like, who needs penny sleeves when you cut corners?
So if you would have put, like, hypothetically speaking, if you would have put a Black Knight, you wouldn't have cut the corner?
No.
For real?
No, I'm not cutting the corner. Oh, you mean for that person?
No. I'm talking about, like, if you was just ripping, like, if you would have had.
If I was just ripping, no.
Yeah.
I pulled a Black Knight Hollow. I didn't rip no corners.
That's crazy.
Now, if for the guy that we were donating to, if I pulled a Black Knight, I'd be like, well, wait a minute. Do you want me to cut the corner here? What do you want me to do?
You're not cutting the corner.
No. And for those cards that he pulled, I wasn't gonna cut the corners for those for sure. But like, I don't need to cut the corners. What kind of cards did I put in my PSA order? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, go back to that.
So I did this for you guys earlier. Daniel won that. Don't forget. Daniel.
Yeah. Daniel already messaged me, so he can just double that.
All
Double that.
All right,
message.
Sweet. Here's my full PSA order. You got some Series 2 here. We got a Recon Ranger. Can y'all see that? Manic, Zero, Lynx, Echo, Haze, Rocks, all cracked ice, guys, besides the reloaded. Yeah. Lead agent. Focus.
Dang,
focus.
Kuno,
and a lot of Kuno.
Why are you going through that? Can I say something off topic?
Yeah.
NBA All-Star Weekend was awful.
I didn't watch it at all. I had no idea.
Terrible, bro. Oh man, they gotta change that, dog. It's just not. It's not it. It is not it at all. I do like that McClung. I know I'm saying it wrong. I always do, but I like that he came out the G League, did what he did. We always
Nick. We're calling him Mick.
I say McClung. I know I gotta say it wrong. I say everything wrong, so it doesn't matter.
No, yeah, I saw those on House of Highlights.
Yeah, okay, I said it. Look at that. I said it right. Yeah, that dunk was solid, bro. Like, I won't even say solid. That was crazy. Like, that was a crazy dunk for sure.
No, nothing's been ever since what's his name was in there.
Aaron Gordon.
And the mascot was on the
Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, Aaron Gordon.
Yeah.
Ever since that,
Aaron Gordon and Zach LaVine, bro.
Yeah, that how do you beat that dunk contest?
Crazy.
Like I feel like at some point we've done every kind of dunk we can do.
Yes. But I will say,
not saying that it's not impressive anymore, but there's like only so much dunks that you can do.
You want me to say, it is, we've done every dunk we can do without them risking injury for millions. Because like, if you look at like street ball and even G League dunks, high school dunks at that, they
are you talking about like jumping over cars and stuff?
No, bro, just regular. Like, if you look at high school dunk contests right now, the dunks you have not.
No one in high school is doing what Aaron Gordon did,
bro. What
over that mascot when he went like under him?
These kids aren't normal, bro.
No, I know they're not normal, but I'm saying with the mascot, that's pretty dangerous,
bro. Yeah, like I'm like this generation of kids. I don't know
any generation where you see Jaw coming out of, because Jaw's trying to dunk on every single person in the NBA. Like, that's like what he's gonna do. Like, he's gonna retire the day he finally dunks on the last person.
Listen,
I swear, That
My,
Embiid, did you see him try to dunk on Embiid?
yeah. My boy was D Rose, and his knees didn't hold up. But Ja, even though he's risky, he's not as risky as D Rose was. D Rose was on the floor every single time. Like, and Thibodeau kind of messed up with keeping him in the game, but that's a whole nother conversation. I liked it because the Bulls was pissing me off at that time. Unless we talking about 2K. Derrick Rose and 2K, bro. J.R. Smith, PJ Stojakovic, all of them, they was
He said he
legit.
hasn't
Don't get me back in
enjoyed
my
the dunk
2K
since
years.
Nate Robinson.
Nate
Yeah.
was that Nate era was crazy. JT, you like Dwight Howard with the Superman cape on. Stop playing,
What?
bro.
Ja is not overrated. Come on now. Y'all think Ja's overrated?
I don't think he's
I think
overrated,
he's
I
properly
think
rated.
I think that and
He
it's not you're supposed to view yourself this way, but the way that they view themselves, the way the Grizzlies and Ja view themselves right now is gonna.
I'm
You're
not saying he's like the best player ever. He's a great basketball player who's fun to watch. So he's not overrated in that aspect to me. He's
you want
watch.
me to be you I rock with Ja heavy. I do.
Yeah.
But he's reminding me a lot of Russell Westbrook
Yeah.
without having the triple double seasons.
Yeah.
If you get what I mean. Like I don't think like as much as Russell Westbrook is disliked, he did have triple double season. Even though if you look at the style of game of what he did, it was just kind of when when the paint closes
He
in on you,
has
just kick it out.
he has
But
that kind of game
yeah,
that may not last forever. Like Luca's game can last so long.
yeah,
The way he plays, you know what I
yeah.
mean? Curry, same thing. Um, he's not gonna be able to just like jump over people, dunk like that for like.
I rock. If you ask me, I rock with our like young boys. I rock with Anthony Edwards heavy.
Oh my gosh,
Like
yeah, Anthony Edwards is.
Anthony Edwards is
Yeah, I like him
yeah.
too.
So Black Ash in a pill, yeah, Ja is definitely that boy when it comes to he's very marketable. Very marketable. But yeah, I think they got screwed though when Ja said what he said, and then KD goes to the Suns, and then Kyrie goes to the Mavs, bro. Like literally,
That was insane.
yeah. Ja like he ain't worried about nobody in the West. All right, bro. Like
Yeah,
that.
those are two teams you got to worry
Yo,
about.
yeah. Shay,
Did y'all watch the Netflix movie with
Anthony Edwards, the Adam Sandler one.
yeah, the Adam Sandler
Yeah,
one?
yeah, yeah,
Anthony Edwards played the villain
yeah.
so well.
And he's not playing far off from his actual
No,
his
like he just played
yeah,
basketball
yeah,
talking shit.
yeah.
That was a good movie. I was like probably one of the best basketball movies I've seen, to be honest.
In this era for sure. Yeah.
I mean, in general. I mean,
Woo!
I didn't say the best. I said one of
Oh,
the
one of
best.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Coach Carter's up
Oh,
there for me,
yeah, I was gonna say, bro, it's some
but
hitters out there.
there's not too many hitters though.
Yeah, it was a great fall off after the 90s. A great
Yeah,
fall
I
off.
mean, you got White Man Can't Jump.
Yeah, white man can't jump. That is
Yeah,
my
that joint's
yeah.
good. You've
Above the
got
rim.
Coach Carter.
Above the rim.
Yeah. Oh, Love and Basketball.
Yeah, loving basketball for sure. I thought it was gonna
Think
play out like that for me until I stopped. Like,
you thought I was gonna play like
oh
Love and
yeah, bro.
Basketball.
Oh yeah, bro. I definitely thought I was gonna the girl cross the jersey. I was like, bro, what? I'm like, no. Yeah, bro, what?
Oh man.
I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be me, bro. This is it
All
right
right.
here.
What did you think about Like Mike?
Yo, okay, it doesn't matter what I think of like Mike. I'm gonna bring up one thing, dude. In the office when now mind you, Bow Wow at that time was like he was like 13 or 14, right?
Hmm.
When Michael Scott said it was this 3-foot kid, like yo, that was so messed up, bro. Because literally, like they treated him like he was a kid, and like he was always older than people treated him. And I thought that he's still getting clout to this day. But like Mike was good for that time. I'll give it that.
For how old I was, it was definitely good, but it wasn't like.
Yeah,
You know, there was actually a decent amount of good basketball movies. Now that I'm thinking about it,
it was some solid
except
ones.
for any Disney movie.
Yeah.
Like some of those Disney movies for basketball were
Oh no,
just
yeah,
like,
it was some bad ones. Stop playing. Airbud is top tier for you.
yeah, but that's a dog. You can't fake on Airbud.
Oh wait, hold on. He have a sealed Series 1 blaster box. Yeah, just keep it sealed at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's not
keep
too
it.
much
Yeah,
you can hit.
keep
Yeah.
it sealed, Matt.
I mean, unless you're just trying to hit a crazy hollow and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I just love cracked ice.
Kyrie, that's funny because I felt this way about a lot of stuff. Like, did you feel that in like movies from like when you was a kid? You knew it was a bad movie, but you rocked with it. Like, I felt that way about a lot of different things.
But at the time when you were a kid,
Yes.
I felt like it was a good movie. But like now it wasn't that great. Like I watched what's that Disney movie with the two sisters that play basketball? What was it? I'm trying to think. Two tall white girls. Dang it! I'm just going. Anyway, I saw it on Instagram the other day, and I was dying the way they were playing basketball.
JT, was you taking Bawa or was you taking Romeo though? That's the real question. Can't knock that era, bro. Dang, that was childhood.
Double Team. This is like the worst. This is the worst basketball movie of all time.
Yo, look at the cover, bro. Look like a prom picture more than a basketball team.
I gotta find this meme. Can I look it up this way? All right.
Yeah,
we gotta watch this. Wait. Can I make this big? Disney's gonna sue us, by the way.
No, they're gonna kill us, bro.
Wait. How do you make
it?
Romeo?
Yeah, Romeo was a baller for real.
wait. Look at her footwork.
He was a hooper.
If I remember correctly.
Yo, Black Ash, it's gonna be Dylan when we play ball, bro.
No, y'all be mad when I wipe the floor with you guys. Stop playing.
Yo,
this is like the worst movie. Like, who directed this? Like,
no, this reminds me of the worst commercial of all time, bro.
They said get this off the screen.
The worst commercial of all time. You ever see that sportsmanship commertion?
Wait, did you see her? Did you see her pump fake right there?
Wait, that's definitely. Listen.
Wait. She looked like Taylor Swift.
Yo,
right, I'm done. I'm
Steph
sorry.
Before Steph.
She had number 30 on her feet. I forgot this scene. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I remember that movie.
Okay, yeah, that's another one. You kind of knew High School Musical was bad, but you rocked with it. Yeah.
I rocked with High School Musical.
Yeah, you had to. But okay,
I'm a Vanessa Hudgens fan.
If we're gonna do this though, the most ridiculous thing of all of that is when Corbin Blue was saying that he don't dance and he was dancing. That was absolutely
the basketball part was horrible of it, and I think what's the name can actually play basketball too, which is like what's weird about it. Zac Efron.
Zac Efron, he probably
can. But the basketball was bad. That's not why we like the movie though. I liked it because of Vanessa Hudgens. She did almost break her neck. I think she did break it. That's why they had twins. They had to like sub her out.
That Hezzy was crazy.
I saw that on Instagram. I couldn't stop laughing because I know I've watched that movie and didn't even notice.
Oh, but they killing all the 90s and early 2000 movies, bro. Like they killing all of them right now. Like they will not let Stump the Yard live. I don't know if you've seen that, but bro, they're killing Stump the Yard when he was in the pool and he was doing the class. Oh,
but like without seeing it, I remember it being like a huge movie. Like everyone liked it.
It was crazy, yeah.
Like everyone liked it, right? I haven't seen it on Instagram. I'm kind of scared to go and watch or like TikTok. I don't know what scene they're talking about. I haven't seen it in years.
Yeah,
see you, McNowan. Yeah, it's gotten late.
Yeah, have a good one, y'all. And I know we talk about everything right now.
This is where we talk Fortnite and High School Musical.
Yeah, High School Musical.
Cool kids hang out, and that's why the numbers are dropping. All right, it's 12.
Well deserved. If you're watching this on the playback, y'all could just skip this part if y'all want to.
It's too late. All right, we'll catch you guys later. Thanks for hanging out.
All right, have a good one, y'all.